I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back in another edition of Los Angeles Lakers basketball. How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Unfortunately, the week has come to an end and my vacation is over, which freaking sucks. And AJ just got hosed on that solid 10 pin there. But yeah, man, what's going on? Lakers Celtics on NBC today. Hope y'all here. Hit the thumbs up. It helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share the stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, or Reddit, wherever you can share it out. Share the stream out. It certainly helps me out as well. Lakers coming off a big win against the Clippers, and what was an incredibly fun stream. I got a little crunked. My chat was being mischievous, but it was a fun stream. It was a great game. But yeah, unfortunately, man, fucking sucks. I got to go back to work tomorrow, and vacation went by so fast. Aaron, what up? Kendall, what up? David the Marine Veteran, what up? Anthony Hughes, what up? Yes, Bodo, huge game. I got up about the time I said I did. It was right at the end of the second period. So I saw all the good stuff at the end. The Canadian, the women's gold medal game was exactly the same. Canada and United States going into overtime, the U.S. winning. So same results. That's the first time the United States had won a gold medal in hockey since the Miracle on Ice in 1980. Actually, 46 years ago to the day, February 22nd, 1980. They beat the Soviet Union. That was just to get into the gold medal. A lot of people forget that the United States allowed to beat Finland to get the gold medal, but nobody had beaten that Soviet team in 20 years. So obviously it's one of the greatest upsets in the history of sports. And, so 46 years ago to the day, very fitting. That's the first gold medal the U.S. has won since 1980. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all being here. What up? 9603. What up, James? Yeah, we're going to get part of that, but not a lot. We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches here. That's more of a coastal thing, so not we're going to get some, but not a lot. I just marvel at the way EJ Tack. The only reason I even have this freaking PBA thing on right now is I don't watch the PBA. I love bowling, but I don't watch the PBA anymore because, quite frankly, they all throw the ball the fucking same, and guys throw it with 2 hands, and it's all about revs and shit. The PBA has become a lot like baseball, where it's a home run or nothing. But I just marvel at how EJ Tackett, the amount of power this guy gets on the ball with 1 hand. It's just fucking insane. The guy turns the ball more than guys that use 2 hands, and he throws it harder. It's crazy how good he is. It's the only reason I watch it is because of him. If he's not in a tournament, I don't bother watching it. Where when I was a kid, I watched it every Saturday. I mean, I always wanted Pete Weber because he was my favorite bowler at the time, and when I was growing up in the middle '80s. So in the late '80s, like in the '80s, Pete Weber was my guy. In the '90s, Walter Ray Williams Jr. was my guy. But I always liked watching other guys bowl. It didn't matter. This day and age, I just feel like all the same bowlers make it all the time. And I just think you have to come from like wealth. Your family's got to have a lot of money. You got to have a lot of money to compete at this level. Like anything else nowadays, you got to be set up for success. It's very hard to frickin' earn your way unless your parents are backing you when you've come into wealth. It's tough to get ahead. Unless you have, in professional sports. The shit costs a lot of money. Hammer, what up, brother? How you doing, my friend? Hammer's in the house.
You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
This guy's thrown 9 in a row. It'd be incredible if this Bonta kid, who's a rookie and has never won the PBA title, and he went through the... I mean, again, I don't watch professional bowling, but I know the names, man. And I know Graham Fa is really good, and that's... what the hell is his name? Tackett's just getting out of the way here. What the hell is the other guy? Jasper, whatever his last name is. He's really good as well. So this guy went through the ringer. And then obviously EJ Tackett's the best in the world. EJ Tackett can't win this championship though, man. It's like Dale Earnhardt trying to win the Daytona 500. This guy's got 7 majors and this one's one he can't win. Just like Pete Weber. It took Pete Weber forever to win the Tournament of Champions. John Z, what up, Angie? What up, Chico? What's going on? Hit that thumbs up. We got to get 100 before the thing starts. It's on NBC tonight. Lakers and Celtics. I'm just waiting for the spring, man. I'm just waiting for the spring. 2 weeks from today, we move our clocks ahead an hour, so it'll still be daylight when I do this at 6 o'clock in a couple weeks. Which is good. The weather will still be shit here because it just is shit until we get to about May. But Hughes will be your favorite last name? I must have missed something there. Oh, you're talking about Jack Hughes. That kid got his teeth knocked out too, man. He got hit with a high stick that literally cracked his teeth. What's on CW? What's on CW? The bowling's on CW. The game's on ESPN. So, yeah, Earl was a little before my time. I didn't see Earl bowl. I started watching about 1985, so I remember, like I said, Pete Weber... He's got 10 in a row. He's going to win the championship. Now the only thing is he going to win an extra $10,000? That's the other thing. Money is so low in bowling these days. And it's just because of the equipment, the way the lanes are. It's so much easier to throw a 300 nowadays. Back in the 80s, if you threw a 300 in the late 80s, you got $100,000 in 1987 for throwing a 300. You know how much $100,000 is today from 1987? Probably like $300,000. These guys get $10,000. Well, let's see if he does it. It'd be pretty cool. Get in there. Got one more. What a hell of a way to win this tournament if he throws a 300, man. And the funny thing is, he missed, I don't know how many bowl. He missed a 2-pin. His first shot in this tournament, or on TV, he missed a freaking 2-pin. You want to talk about nerves? That's one of the easiest spares for a right-hander to make, and he totally whiffed it. Come on, baby. Put this in there. Get in there. He did it. That's fucking awesome. What a hell of a way to win your first PBA championship, man. You bowl in the Tournament of Champions, or whatever the hell this is called. And you win your first title in the biggest tournament of the year throwing a perfect game. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty awesome. That's amazing. Like I said, he missed the easiest spare his first shot of the night, too. That's awesome. That kid will never, and he's 23. That kid will never forget that as long as he lives. That was pretty fucking cool. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Everything's got to go right for you to throw a perfect game, man. You got to get breaks. You got to carry. You got to throw the ball fucking great every shot. And on those conditions, you can't fucking miss. Anybody that's ever bowled, anybody that bowls at all and bowls on a house shot, you have wiggle room. You can miss 2 or 3 boards from your target, and it'll hold if it's in the middle of the lane because of the oil pattern, and it will hook back if you get it a little bit too far right because of the oil pattern. The professionals, man, unless you've actually bowled on those sport patterns, you have no fucking clue how hard that is to bowl on those things. No clue. Just for instance, on a house shot, I average about 225. You'd think I'm a really good bowler. And in a house shot, I am a good bowler. I mean, 225 is a solid average as a house bowler. On those conditions, I average about 180. I'm just not accurate. I don't bowl enough to be accurate on those. I'd have to bowl all the fucking time, all the time, every day. And I would have to bowl 40 games a day, whatever. Just you have to constantly practice so you constantly hit your mark. Same speed, same release, same everything. It's fucking hard. It's not physically demanding, you wouldn't think. People think bowling's not physically demanding. Throw 30 games in one day. Throw 30 games, bowl 30 games in one day and see how you feel the next day. Shit, bowl 10. Anyway, that was cool. D-Wade, what up? Enrique, what up? Offset, I'm going to be the go. B-Rog, what up? My guy, B-Rog. Appreciate y'all being here. Yes, indeed. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get 100 fucking likes. Told you I'd look different today. Haircut, shave. B-Rog, thank you, brother. That's right. Don't forget, just because I'm not taking shots today doesn't mean we can't have dono trains just because I only do shots on weekends, man. We can still get a dono train going. You can still, you don't need to get me hammered to, help a guy out. Thank you, B-Rog.
Thank you for being a friend.
Appreciate you. USA, USA, USA. That's right. I was just saying that to Bodo. The men's and women's gold medal game was exactly the same. USA, Canada, go to overtime. USA wins in both. So, it's crazy. Yeah, the two hands do not kill your thumb. The two-handed is much easier and much less taxing on your body. But I grew up in the 80s. That was nobody threw the ball with two hands. The only time you saw anybody do it with two hands is when they rolled it between their legs and they would bend down and just push it forward with two hands. You never actually saw anybody do that till Jason Belmonte came over here. Actually, people might have done it before, but Belmonte made it famous because he came over here and he dominated, throwing two hands. And it's so much easier to hook the ball with two hands, and that's what everybody wants to do. Whenever I'm bowling, I shouldn't say whenever I'm bowling, but sometimes when I'm bowling, people, they're casually bowling and they're not good at it. They're just doing it because they have something to do. And they see me hook the ball and they'll ask, how do you get the ball to do that? But it's so much harder with one hand because with two hands, you just gotta, you have no pressure. It's your two hands are holding the ball and you just push it out. No thumb in the ball because the whole way you hook the ball is by getting your thumb out of it first and then lifting it with your fingers. So if there's no thumb, you're using only your fingers. It's just easier to do it that way. Where when you have your thumb in the ball, like I said, you have to get your thumb out, and in a split second, your fingers come out after it, and you lift it with your fingers, and you turn the ball on its side. Yeah, I want to go bowling again. I was bowling last week. I did pretty good. I didn't do great. But I shot like a 647 or 6, whatever the hell it was. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but I was just switching bowling balls around anyway. I bowled really good with my super clutch, and I always tell my kid when he goes to me, I'm like, I wouldn't change bowling balls when I find one that works. But when I'm just out there throwing the ball around, I just like to see what they do. Artur, what up? Arturo, how can I be the man to demand? Yes, freak. What up from Scottsdale, Arizona? Waterfly, I wish. Where was that kid from? Jason Belmonte he's Australian. He's Australian. The newest ball, the last ball I bought was this one. Bodo likes to show off my balls. Get out of here. I don't really know if you can see it, but because it's green. Oh, no, it's not bad. That's the last ball I bought. The Jackal. What is this? The Jackal Onyx, I think. No, I have a Jackal Onyx. Oh, Apex Jackal. That's what this one's called. I have a Jackal Onyx, but yep, that's the last one I bought. Motive's my favorite, and again, that has a lot to do. Well, EJ Tackett throws a motive, but that, whatchamacallit, the Motive of Okasteri is the best ball I own. I threw a 300 with that ball a couple months ago, and I just threw that Motive of Okasteri really well. These work good for me because I swear these are for speed-dominant bowlers, and I'm a speed-dominant bowler because I don't rip the piss out of the ball. Like EJ Tackett. Like I throw it the same speed as EJ Tackett, but I don't turn the ball as much. I'm not even fucking close. EJ Tackett's freaking revving the ball 500 revs at 18.5 miles an hour. I'm revving at about 360, so it's not even close. But that's my newest bowling ball. Nothing's better than getting a tea bag during the hey. Whee! Let's go, Bodo. Hit the thumbs up, man. Come on, baby. Hit the likey, smacky the subby. Celtics are 36-19, second in the East without Jason Tatum. We know I was live. Actually, the drinking started like the Thursday night game because we did a little drinking during the Celtics Warriors game. People were giving me the bathtub beer. And it started there. The Celtics destroyed the Warriors. The game was never close. And then obviously the Lakers beat the Clippers in a good game the next night. So both of these teams coming off a win. And their game after the break. Says the game will tip off in 17 minutes and 26 seconds, which tells me 6:35 will do it. T. Brown says the game you commented the other day while drinking, you had me crying. I try to be entertaining. I mean, that's part of the thing on YouTube. You want to be as entertaining as possible, but yeah, man, I don't even remember. I don't really remember. I know I called the game. I do, but I don't really remember what the hell I was saying during the game. I'm pretty sure I called most of it, but some people do get a kick. They get a kick out of that shit, man. Why not? We drink beers out of the tub. I gotta get more beer for this weekend because I am now out. So, but we don't use this until Saturday. The Lakers play Saturday, so we'll use that on Saturday again. But I got 3 weeks, and then I'm on vacation again. Just 3 weeks, and then I'm on vacation again. I need my vacation. I missed the years that I used to get 2 weeks. I could take 2 weeks in a row. They don't let me do that anymore. But I would literally take a 2-week vacation, like in the middle of April. It was awesome. I'm not allowed to do it anymore. Yep, games on NBC. No handle on me. What up? Mickey, what up? That's right. Blame it on the alcohol. That's what I did. Let's get on your lights for a tip-off, man. Lakers Celtics always a great rivalry. I forgot if the Lakers beat the Celtics the first time they played this year. I can't remember if they beat them or not. I can't remember. I don't remember if we did or not. I don't remember. But, of course, want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring tonight's stream. Guys and girls, check out Sleeper. The fastest growing app out there with over 11 million users. Sleeper has daily fantasy contests, and they have all your live up-to-date scores as well as player picks. And not only that, Sleeper bringing the most innovative and creative ways for you to test your sports knowledge. They've now added a predictor market, and you can do team picks as well. Use the link in the description, enter the promo code Baddog. Or if you are do not have an account, make sure you click the link in the description, open a brand new account. Sleeper will take care of you. Check out Sleeper. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. And just remember that past success doesn't guarantee future results on Sleeper. Or I should say, past results do not guarantee future success when it comes to prediction markets. Check out Sleeper. And of course, a big shout out to Bodyarmor Sport Water. Bodyarmor Sport Water. An alkaline water with a pH 9 plus and proprietary electrolyte form with a wide mouth for easy hydration. Bodyarmor Sport Water, built for all-day hydration for the athlete and all of us. That'll come in really handy during the summer when it is hot as hell down here. It's funny because during the gamut of the NBA season, it gets snow. It's freaking, I've had nights where it was -9, -10 here, and then in the summer, when it gets to be May and June, sometimes shit's like 90 degrees, and it's hot down here. I don't have air conditioner down here. You bet on Boston's probably not a bad bet. Probably not a bad bet. Boston's been playing really well. Of course, again, this is the first, the Lakers have not had all their players healthy most of the year. And they are all healthy again tonight. So we're going to get to see Luka, Reeves, LeBron, DeAndre Ayton. They haven't really had a full squad most of the year. They did against the Clippers. And they have it again tonight. Again, the Lakers have to outscore people because their defense is not good. So the more points you can get on the court, the better off for the Lakers. But hit that thumbs up, man. Keep it up. Again, the game's on NBC. That was pretty freaking awesome that dude bowled a 300, man. I still can't believe that. It's pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Not much EJ Tackett can do when a guy's bowling the perfect game against you. No, the game's not in Boston. The game's in Los Angeles. The game is in L.A., man. Game is in L.A. You like the blue, that bowling ball? That bowling ball that I just showed there, that one is, it's not blue, it's kind of a teal. That's a tealish cover. That Apex Jackal. My kid liked the blue hammer. I have a regular blue hammer. I have a black hammer over there. I have a lot. I haven't bought a bowling ball in a long time. Like I said, I bought that Apex Jackal, but that's it. That's the only ball I bought since July. So I bought one bowling ball and maybe two. I think I bought a hammer maximum effect. So I think I bought two. The one that I bought in July, I didn't even really want that, but I told the kid that I would take one when it came in, so I wasn't going to be like, I don't want it. So yeah, I've only bought two bowling balls in the last 7 months, as opposed to buying 40 in the first 7 months that I started, when I got back into bowling. Literally bought 40 bowling balls from January to July last year. We definitely slowed down on that front. I don't eat anymore. And there's some really cool ones that have come out that look really good, and I'm just like, I don't need them. But I still watch bowling channels on YouTube. I like to see the new bowling balls. So Coley, what up? Tim, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Steve, what up? Ozahar, what up? Hitty, the likey, Smacky, the subby. Mello and Vince Carter or not? Well, I don't think they're announcing. I think they're just there the pregame. We're 32 likes away from 100. Let's go. Come on, guys and gals. Let's do it up. Hammer's been a great ball for decades. Yeah, my first ever hammer was a blue hammer, which is why I bought that one that I have there, because it was nostalgic. Now, somebody gave it to me. Somebody gave me the blue hammer. The first bowling ball that I ever bought with my own money was the original Turbo X. in late 92. I was in a have-a-ball league where you paid money every week, you bowled, you paid like an extra whatever it was. It wasn't much. It might have been $10 a week. Now these have-a-ball leagues are like $30 a week, but it might have been $10 a week. Normally it was like $7 a week. The have-a-ball league was 10, and you got to pick a bowling ball after the league was over. And I got a Columbia Beast. But when resin came out, again, that was the first ball I bought. I still have that shit too. I still have my original Turbo X over there somewhere. That is 33 years old. They stole my last name. How much you get royalties? Eric D, what up? What do I do with 40 bowling balls? Not much. It's a good question. They just kind of sit there, and when I go bowling, I take 6 of them with me usually, and that's it. We just rotate them around, and that's it. But yeah, I have more than 40. I have like 42 or 43. Because I had a couple beforehand, so it's a lot of fucking bowling balls. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's good to see our guy Eric. Let's go, Lake Show. Keep it that like button, man. Eric, yes, it was. Same thing with the women. I said that to my guy Hot Take Hockey, man, who's, like I said, he's the best hockey channel on YouTube, and I said that to him. I said, both of those games, man, that's what a gold medal game should be. That's what the gold medal game's all about, man. So it was pretty awesome, to say the least. Definitely what a gold medal game should be about. That's what it's all about. Warming up, like I said, tip-off is 6:35, so we got about 8 minutes before we get to go. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get 100, man. Normally we have 100 by the time this shit starts. Of course, it's early in the Philippines. We know it's only 7:30 in the morning over there. And then eventually, when we do these, it'll be 6:30 in the morning because it'll only be 12 hours ahead because we go ahead an hour here in a couple. I think next Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, that's not Sunday. It might be the Sunday after that. They might be March 8th. I don't think March 8th is... Yeah, March 8th, March 9th. They play the Knicks on a Sunday at 3:30. Maybe it's March 9th. March 8th. Sunday, March 8th. Sunday, March 8th. Yeah, so... That'll be when we set the clocks ahead an hour. So, the Lakers have this game today. Then they got the Magic on Tuesday. Suns on Thursday. And the Warriors on Saturday. Well, boy, I've got people are getting me crunked on Warriors and Celtics. People are getting me hammered. And then, of course, the Lakers Clippers. I was getting hammered. Lakers Warriors. I should drink a lot. The U.S. beat Canada today in overtime. Overtime. It was a hell of a game, man. Good game. Good freaking game. Hey, likey, smacky the subby. Come on, guys and girls. We need a lot of likes still. Yankees play Panama on the 3rd. Oh, the Yankees, right. The WBC, like, it collides with the Lakers a couple times. Now, Wednesday, March 4th, I don't think the Lakers play. Chinese Taipei plays Australia at 10 o'clock. Same thing on the 5th. The United States doesn't play till the 6th. Now, I do believe the Lakers do not play on this. Oh, March 6th. I think the Lakers do play on March 6th. They don't play it like on March 7th. But I don't think the United States plays on March 7th either. They don't. They don't play on the 8th either. The United States doesn't play till Monday, March 9th. against Mexico. That one I should be able to do. That one I should be able to do. Some of these would probably be fun to call regardless, man. I've called Korean baseball, so I mean, it's not like I haven't called foreign baseball before. Canada and Colombia, 11 a.m. on Saturday, March 7th. I'm going to figure it out. 19 likes away, man. I do want to do some WBC baseball, though. I love calling baseball. Shit's fun. Toggle Master, what up? $600 per like. Oh, I wish. I wish. 5, what's going on? Marming, sell them up, my friend. Thank you for watching in the Philippines. Appreciate that. Let's go. It's my fee. Oh, yeah, I definitely did not do it in Korean language. It was hard. It was very hard to pronounce their names. I remember that. It was difficult. I was doing Korean baseball. I said this before. I was so intent on growing my channel back in 2020 when, you know, I was right when my channel was really starting to take off. And the COVID thing hit and everything shut down. And I remember doing like, and I always say, a lot of people told me, like, you know, you got me through COVID. And I'm like, well, you guys got me through COVID too, because there was nothing going on. But I would stream, like I would just live stream every other night just so I had people to talk to. But then when they actually allowed baseball to start happening in Korea, and they would put it on ESPN or whatever the hell channel it was on at 5 in the morning, I would literally get up at 4:45 in the morning and call the baseball game. And then when the baseball game was over, I was working from home, and I would just log into my computer and go to work from there, which was a lot easier. I mean, because if my shift, you know, if I had all my stuff done by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I could take a nap. But that was what I was doing. So I called it, and the first couple, there was a lot. Those crowds are big, man. There was a lot of people in those chats, which was awesome. I think people just wanted baseball, but I also, around the community, I garnered a lot of respect because people just understood how fucking hard I worked. I mean, that was a thing. I got a lot of respect from people that watched my channel saying, this fucking guy is a machine. Like, he does this shit at 4:45 in the morning, goes to work, has a wife, has a kid, is that intent on giving us content that he's going to wake up that early in the morning to call Korean baseball, which obviously is never broadcast in the United States, but there was nothing else. And the other one was rugby. Like, I think I did one rugby game, maybe, or I thought about it, but I have no idea how it's played. Like, I had no clue about the rules of rugby. Baseball rules are pretty much universal, so that was easy for me. But rugby, I don't know anything about it. You know. My wife asked me today if I seen the dog bowl. I said no, I didn't know he... Eric, you're too funny, man. Jed, what up, brother? Good to see you. Uncle Pizzle, what up? Bubakar Zeta, how you doing, my friend? Chillax, what up? What's going on, everybody? Hit that thumbs up for me. It helps out. Terrorizing, what up? One of the culprits of the other night. Terrorizing. B-Rog, a culprit of the other night. We had a lot of instigators over there on Saturday. My kid thought it was hilarious. Mind you, my kid thinks it's funny. My wife also thinks it's funny. I love that they think it's funny when I catch a buzz. I do. I think it's funny because, like I said, I'm just a very, very lovable freaking drunk. If you want it. I'm just a very lovable guy when I drink. Very, very friendly. Very rough exterior when I'm not, but when my inhibitions are down and I just don't give a fuck, I'm very nice. But you know, sometimes you gotta put up a rough exterior all the time. This is what it is. We're very, Gen X is very guarded. We're very guarded people. Kamada, what up? Cameron, what up? Eric says I slept at 24-hour fitness. I was pretty buzzed, man. I love you too, B-Rog. I love you guys too, man. My channel wouldn't be shit without you guys and girls. So I appreciate the hell out of you. Like I said, during that time off, man, like I said, I had an epiphany, man. I've been bitching and moaning about the fucking algorithm and how it's shadow banning me and screwing my channel over, and I'm just putting too much pressure on myself. Whatever the shit is, it is. I just want to have fun like I was in 2020 when I literally was up. I'm not going to get up at 4:45 in the morning to call games. Let's get that straight. That shit's not happening anymore. But I just want to have fun the way I used to when I didn't really have any expectations and I just was doing it to do it instead of putting, like I said, way too much pressure on myself to whatever. You know, listen, I remember there were streams literally where I had 18 to 20,000 people. I mean, not literally 18,000, 20,000, 23,000 live viewers. And I know it's not going to happen again. But I just want to have fun doing this shit. The whole reason I started doing YouTube was to have fun doing it. So that's what we're going to do from now on. So fuck it. Let's go. But hit that thumbs up because it does help me out. Desmond, what's going on? Keep hitting it, man. We're getting ready to tip it off. Let's get 100 likes. We're really close. Kathy, what's going on? Thank you for being here. For the Lakers, it's Smart, Ayton, LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. For the Celtics, it's Keita, Brown, Shireman, White, and Hauser. Lakers win the tip. It's Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka's going to go around the screen by DeAndre Ayton. Has it over on the left wing. Has it at the elbow. Steps back from there, and Luka can't get the shot to go. The rebound by DW. Going to give it off here to JB. Brown's going to bring it up for the C's. Pulls up right wing three. That's way short. Tipped to Smart. Quick outlet to Braun. Braun goes up and rips it down with a right-handed rim rocker. LeBron released on the three. Smart found him with a dime. Lakers on the buck on the scoreboard first. It's 2-0. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. The game's on NBC if you just tuned in. They kick it out there to Derek White at the top of the circle. White has it against Reeves. Goes behind the back. Steps back. Right elbow. Jump shot well short. Grazed the rim. Rebound DA. Going to give it off to Luka now to LeBron. LeBron into the front court for LA. LeBron James in the basketball. Gets into the paint. Spins. Fades from the dotted line. And he tickles the twine. LeBron James gives the Lakers a 4-0 lead. He's 2 for 2 from the field. Jaylen Brown with the drive into the paint. Throws it outside there to White. Extra pass. Shireman bobbles it. Got it back. Picked up by DeAndre Ayton. Shireman takes a couple of dribbles. Now gives it off to Brown. The fadeaway. And look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a... Wow. The Celtics, nice save there by Keita, who lays it. Well, that's a 20... I don't know what they call there. But look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a UFO. As Jaylen Brown fired up an air ball from about 4 feet away. Eden, what's going on? Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. Dr. Morial in the house. So they call the foul on the Lakers. Or they call a jump ball. My guy Bodo says, is this supposed to be on ESPN? They got wrestling and volleyball on ESPN. Really? Oh, that's weird. It's always been on NBC for me. I didn't know it was on ESPN. It was a shot clock violation. Oh, that's what happened. They reset the shot clock. That ball never hit the rim. They reset the shot clock. That's what happened. They're going to have to jump it up. That's what happened. On the air ball, they reset the shot clock. You don't reset the shot clock on an air ball. It has to hit the rim. That's what happened. Buck Nasty, what up? Keep hitting that thumbs up, guys, girls. We need them all. I forgot what the hell I was going to say. Waterfly says, like, please. Yeah, come on, guys and girls. Got 215 people in here. Got 104 likes. What's going on with the likies? Durston, what up? Thank you for being here. Oh, I'll always be myself, my friend. That'll never change. That'll never change. I just put too much pressure on myself and can't do that anymore. Just want to have fun. Guys just want to have fun. They do give the ball to the Celtics. They'll have 14 to shoot. 4-0 LA here as we're just underway from the Crypto.com arena. Jaylen Brown drives into a double team. Throws it outside. Shireman's three is good. That is a terrible angle, by the way. That camera angle was awful. So the Celtics get a major break right off the rip. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The UFOs, boy, Aaron Judge hit 2 into orbit yesterday. My God. Reeves for 3. That one's off the rough side of the rim and the rebound by Jaylen Brown. Yeah, Aaron Judge hit 2 bombs yesterday. That was fun too, man. Just doing the Yankee stream. Step back for Brown, well short again. Rebound, battle for taken away by DeAndre Ayton. Good work by the DA. They'll give it off here to LeBron. LeBron with the basketball, has it. Looks to back down. White finds the cutting DeAndre Ayton in the lane. He goes up. Ayton missed a point-blank shot, but then got his own rebound and tipped it in. So the DA depositing the loose change for the deuce. It is 6-3. LA doubling up the C's early on. White gets free behind the screen, finds Keita driving, and Keita throws down a man's jam in the face of Luka Doncic. 6-5. Here's Austin Reeves at the top of the circle, around the screen, pulls up just outside the free throw line, and Reeves gets the shooter's roll. He knocks it down from 16 feet away. Lakers up 8-5. Derek White brings it across the timeline here for the C's. Top of the circle, steps up for 3. Way off the mark, the rebound by DeAndre Ayton. He gives it off here to Luka. Doncic into the front court at 38 the other night against the Clippers. Looking for his first field goal today. Spins on Shireman, fades away, tough shot, and he tickles the twine. Luka gives the Lakers a 10-5 lead. Brown goes right around Marcus Smart like he was a road cone, and it's 10-7. B-Rock, thank you for supporting the channel, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Lakers miss a layup. B-Rog says mid-season form for Judge as always. The guys looked very prepared. Well, he killed the ball, man. Celtics make another basket. It's 10-9. Man, the first one, he murdered the center, and I figured it was gone, but the camera angle was so bad, you couldn't see it hit the batter's eye, and I just thought it hit the track. And then the other one, I couldn't tell if it was fair or foul because of the camera angle. Luka steps back for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. Luka Magic. Where are my members at? Throw a little Luka Magic in the chat. Lakers lead 13-9, 4 minutes gone by here in the first. It is Derek White with the basketball on the right wing, picked up by Ayton on the switch. Lakers in a man-to-man. Now he's picked up by Luka. Kicks it out. Hauser's open 3 is good. It is 13-12, Lakers by 1. LeBron will bring it up here for LA. Los Angeles comes in 34-21, 5th in the West. The Celtics 36-19, 2nd in the East. Bron from 19 feet away splashes it home, and it's 15-12. Bron is 3 for 3 to start. Here is Brown down the lane, goes up, a lot of contact, no foul. The board by Luka, the quick outlet to Bron. Bron top of the circle over to Smart, back to Bron. Bron with a fake. They're going to give him the 3. He doesn't take it. He's picked up by Keita. Now looks to take his man off the dribble. Looks to get a running start. LeBron with a high dribble with the left hand. LeBron steps back, 19-footer, and LeBron had a rim out. Tough break for Bron. Hauser the board. Quick outlet here to Derek White across the timeline. White gives it off to JB. Back to Hauser. Open deep 3 is good, and we are tied at 15 apiece, and that'll be a timeout for Los Angeles. 6:55 to go in the first. Good start here. Good game so far. We're tied. LeBron Rider. What up? Lakers going to win, no doubt. It's a narrative builder. It's scripted. Give me Lakers by 7 or more. Well, I mean, you should be making a lot of bank. Universe 7, what up, man? Thank you for being here again. Hit that thumbs up if you guys, girls, have it. It does help out the stream. Like I said, man, I always appreciate donations. Those are greatly appreciated. I don't run ads on my channel. I don't run ads during the game. I don't ever want the live stream interrupted by a Google ad, so I don't run Google ads. So I don't make any money from these streams. So obviously I appreciate donations, but I don't need them. I don't expect them. But hit the thumbs up. That does not cost anything. That is the best way to help out the channel. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Costs nothing to do either one of those. And it's a huge help to your favorite content creators. It just is. You'll never hear me say, hey, here's my, well, I don't have a Cash App, but you get my point. I just want you to hit the like button. That helps. Big likey. Big like boy. Don't make me break out Packy Dog. Don't make me break out the Packy Dog and ask for the likes. Nick, what up? Devontae, Larry, what up, brother? Betty, no, they need to play defense. You're right about that. We say it every stream, Betty. They need to play defense. We need to play. There we go. I see those likes climbing. Appreciate it, guys and gals. We got to get 200 likes by the end of the quarter. That's always the goal. George Riddle, what up? Let's go, Lakers. LeBron needs 12 points for 42,000. Well, he's come out on a mission today. Janice, my lady. Always good to see my lady, Janice. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend, everybody. Like I said, this weekend blows for me. I got to be Friday night, and I hated it because my vacation was over. You know, Coke Zero is delicious. I love it. Universe says thumbs up all the way. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Where's your early beer? No beers on Sunday. Like I said, it doesn't mean you can't throw me a big one. Doesn't mean you can't put a magenta or a red in the chat, but Sunday's no drinking. No drinking on Sunday. We work in the morning. We work. Dire Giants fan, what up, brother? Many other streamers do this for their job. I actually work a real job. I figured I'd double it up for Dire Giants fan because he's a legend, you know. So, would you ever have a neighborhood party for your dog? No. My dog just had a birthday. My dog just turned a year old a couple weeks ago. Didn't have a party for her. We bought her some toys, and I got her some bacon strips, and we got her something that was called like a pup pie, which was like a little cake treat. It's too big, like she couldn't eat the whole thing, you know. Yo, Jack Braz! There's a name I remember. Jack and Dashy used to go back. I think that's who that is. They used to go back and forth, the Battle of Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Thank you for being a friend.
Luca can't get the shot to go. Thank you, Jack. He says, much better Olympics than 2024. Only one small controversy the whole 2 or 3 weeks. Can I get an LOL Canada men's and women's hockey is our sport right now? They're both are great games, man. Jaylen Brown, Kansas shot. Celtics first lead of the night. They're up 17-15. They're both great games, but yeah, I'm glad the U.S. won. And again, 46 years in a day that they beat the Soviets as Hayes comes in and throws it down with a big two-handed boom! Shakalaka, we're knotted up at 17 apiece. My guy, Jack. It has been a minute. That was Jack and Dash used to go back and forth about Cleveland. It was funny as hell, man. Jack would be telling Dash the Bengals eat shit. Dash would be telling Jack the Browns suck. It was funny. As Jaylen Brown's starting to feel it now. He's knocked down his last 2 shots after missing badly on his first 3. It is 1917 Celtics. Here is Austin Reeves of the basketball driving into the paint, dotted line. Spins, drew the contact, didn't get the call. Rebound by Hauser. He'll give it off here to Peyton Pritchard, who's checked in. Pritchard, Shireman, Vukovic, Hauser, and Jaylen Brown out there. Brown had it deflected by Hayes. Nice play. Luka gives it off to LaRavia, who's checked in. LaRavia goes in a rack with a little kiss. Nice dime there by Luka. LaRavia's checked in. Hayes is checked in. LaRavia, Hayes, LeBron, Luka, Reeves for the Lakers. 19-19, 5 minutes ago here in the first. They give it outside there to Pritchard. Now back to Hauser, back to Pritchard. 2-man game. They swing it over to Brown on the right wing. Brown driving baseline on LaRavia. Gets free and had the ball deflected out of bounds off of Brown. Are we already starting work, people not being there tomorrow? Oh, yep, we are. It's crazy. Cleveland mops Cincinnati. What more needs to be said? It was pretty funny, man. O'Neal, what up, man? Josh, Los Angeles, what's going on? Thank you guys and girls for being here. Keep hitting that thumbs up. It does help me out. Luka's going to give it off there to LaRavia over on the right wing. Finding Luka Doncic. Doncic in the lane. Gets free. Fades away. Fouled by Shireman. It goes on the line. I have a hard time understanding why when NBA players get in the paint like this and they just hesitate and they pump fake 16 freaking times. I don't know if they're trying to draw the foul or they're hesitant or what it is. Sports Henry, what up, man? Raymond, what's going on? Thank you for watching on the Solomon Islands, my friend. Appreciate you. Luca's free throw is not good. Yeah, I'll tell you, Janice, it's funny. I obviously know about that game. I was 4 when it happened. I turned 5 later that year. So I was only 4 in February of 1980. Yeah, Luca missed them both.
Johnny.
That was the wrong frickin' thing.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Here is Vukovic over Luca. 21-19. 4:20 to go in the first quarter, everybody. 4:20 to go in the first. 4:20 crew. You know what to do. Smoke because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Both teams at 10 points in the paint. Here's Luka Doncic in the basketball. Luka steps back for 3 and a swish cheese sandwich. Luka Doncic is 3 for 3. 3 for 5. His first 3. He's 8 points. Lakers retake the lead 22-21. I'll get back to that Miracle on Ice story in a second. Step back 3 for Pritchard. Whoa. If you're not wearing your hard hat, everybody please duck and cover. There's a brick on its way. That one wasn't close. Here's Kennard. Swish cheese sandwich. That's just Luke. It's just Luke. Lakers really needed that. A very underrated trade at the deadline. Got to give Pelinka some credit. Lakers needed some three-point help, and they got the best three-point shooter in the league. Time under the floor, 3:41 to go in the first. The Lakers 25, the Celtics 21. So I knew about that game. Obviously, who doesn't know about it? But I never actually watched that game until last night. Because I knew the U.S. was playing for the gold today, and I'm like, you know what? I know it's on YouTube, and there's a bunch of them on YouTube. I'm like, I want to actually sit down and watch it. It was awesome. It was awesome. And even though you know what happens, it's just funny. And this happens to me when I watch like the 1990 playoff run for the Giants. I know how they all end, but when Scott Norwood comes out to kick the field goal, I still feel nervous because I go back to where I was when it happened. Same thing with Matt Barr kicking the field goal against the Niners to go to the Super Bowl. And even though I was too young to actually experience it, the goosebumps that you get when they win and you hear Al Michaels say, "Do you believe in miracles?" There is definitely some timeless, things in sports without question. Timeless moments in sports. That is one of them. Yeah. So. And I like reading the comments of people that, say I watched it with my dad, or, I thought it was over, and people that are old enough to remember it. Is pretty cool. The Lakers making the semifinal. Oh, Dashy's in here. Oh, Dashy was letting Braz talk his shit about Cincinnati. Cameron, what's going on? Do I think Jaylen Brown will score 29? He has a good chance. Baggy Lifestyle, what up? Yes, I like to call it play-by-play, brother. That's what we do. Nobody can actually show the game. So I always say, man, I do my best. Yeah, I feel like I call it pretty good play-by-play. I always tell people, give me 2 minutes to call the game. If you don't like it, you can leave. No harm, no foul. But I think I do a pretty good play-by-play. Professional lube job, what up? He says, holy cannoli. I mean, like I said, when Laker fans are comparing me to Chick Hearn, which I don't deserve those accolades ever, but when I hear Laker fans actually mention me in the same sense with him, I must be doing something okay. Jake Angelus, what up? Perk floating. 11 rebounds and assists. Yeah, he should get 11 rebounds and assists. Agman, what up? Yeah, I'm sure, Jed. Like I said, just watching it. You know what it reminded me of? I do remember like the last 10 minutes of the Rangers and Canucks Game 7, because the Rangers had to hold on to that 3-2 lead. And I remember what happened in Game 7 against the Devils when we gave up a goal with 8 seconds to go at the end of regulation, and then obviously Mateau in double overtime. And I remember feeling this clock isn't running fast enough. It's not going fast enough. Run, clock, run. So, Bodo says, I started young, crappy childhood. Well, I'll tell you what, Bodo, you're the man, brother. We love you here. We love you here. It's all good. Bodo is the fucking man, and we know it. And there is Vukovic just having his way in the paint. 25-23, 3:16 to go here in the first quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Lakers up by 2. Luka Doncic down in the low post against Shireman. Fades away, and Luka does not get the roll. The rebound by Vuk. Give it off here to White now. Cross court here to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard around a screen by Vukovic to the right wing. Throws it back out to Vooch, top of the circle. Now back to White. White at the top of the key. Gets into the paint. Floats it up with the right. Knocks it down. We're tied at 25 apiece. Hayes again inbound. Celtics with a full court press. Rui is into the game here for LA. Luka, Hayes, Rui, Kennard, and Laravia for the Lakers. Pritchard, Jordan Walsh, Vukovic, White, and I cannot see that number guarding Luka right now. Luka trying to draw the contact, and he goes up, and Luka can't get the shot to go. He's going to take it no matter what. Hugo Gonzalez is in the game for the Celtics. That's the guy. 25 apiece. Luka, I hate when Luka does that, man. Luka's like, Luka reminds me a lot of Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, when he was on the Knicks, I swear to God, Carmelo Anthony, when he was determined to take a shot, he was going to take it no matter what. That's Luka. When Luka gets his mindset, I'm taking this shot regardless, he just does, and he forces a lot. Vukovic again down low, and this time he's fouled by Kennard. Vukovic is eating in the paint. That's a guy I always thought the Lakers could use. Let's get 30 more likes and get to 200. That would be great. Yassine El Cassis has been a good game so far. Czar, how can I be the man? You the man from Barbados. Lex Luthor, what up? Mark Cusi, what up? Xavier, what up? I think I got everybody. Brendan Wages, what's going on? I did watch the PBA today. I actually did because I wanted to watch EJ Tackett. And Bonta fired a perfect game to win a title against EJ. It was pretty awesome. Especially considering that he missed the 2-pin, his first shot of the night. To finish it, to win that tournament for your first tournament, bowling a perfect game against the best bowler in the world. Well, there's nowhere to go but down for Brandon Bonta, unfortunately. He's got nowhere to go but down after that. But yes, I did watch. That was awesome. 26-25. I only watch it because I only watch it when EJ's in it, because I like watching EJ throw the ball because he's ridiculously talented. Here's Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka again fades away, and Luka just continues to force it up there. Battle for the rebound, knocked it in bounds. Last touch by Hayes. 115 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Celtics with a 1-point lead. Luka will go to the bench. He sits next to DeAndre Ayton. Profit Fam, what up? Blind Tay, what's going on? Westbrook is the same. I bet he is. Yeah, that was a good trade, man. The Lakers definitely needed Luke Kennard. That was definitely a guy. They needed a sharpshooter, and they got one. They have guys that can hit threes, but they're very inconsistent. Kennard is a very consistent three-point maker. Vukovic throws it out there to Peyton Pritchard, now sets a screen. Throws it out. Walsh, left wing triple. That one's too strong. The rebound's grabbed by Jared Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt had it stolen away. Lost it, got it back, lost it again. Derek White, the alley-oop, and Vukovic lays it in. So bad hands there by Vando. And it's 28-25. Celtics with their largely night. And there's another steal as Gonzalez rips it away from the Ravia. Lakers struggling with the ball handling. Here's Gonzalez for three. That one is not close. Rebound is back-tapped way out there by Vukovic. Saved by Pritchard to Derek White. White in the backcourt has to bring it across the timeline. Why the hell did the shot clock take that long to reset? Anyway, the Celtics have 10 seconds to shoot. White fires up a three. That one's no good. The Lakers finally get a rebound. Let's see if they can actually get the ball across half court without turning it over this time. Under a minute to go in the first. The Lakers trail by 3. LeBron James with the left. Driving, thriving, finding Vando. Vando goes up, had it blocked. Ball is taken away by the Celtics, and a bad pass too far for Pritchard. Turnover sees Lakers basketball. James, what's going on? Big Red, what up? Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. We got to get 200 likes, guys and girls. Come on, babe. Yeah, the Rangers Canucks series was great, Jed. It's still the only cup the Rangers have won since 1940. They've won one championship in 86 years. Should have beat the Kings in 2014. They had that series won. They should have. They lost two 2-goal leads in games 1 and 2. They should have never happened. LeBron James spinning in the lane all the way to the back of the left. Too strong in the layup. The rebound grab by Vukovic as there's a lid on the Lakers basket right now. They wish they were swishing. Pritchard's going to give it off there to Derek White. Keep hitting that thumbs up. It does help me out. We got to get 200. Want to get 300 by the half anyway. Derek White has the basketball. Lakers get confused on defense. White gets wide open. Missed a shot. Tapped by Jordan Walsh. No good. He went over the back. That's a loose ball foul. Neither team in the bonus is the Lakers and Celtics. The officials have let them play in this first quarter. But no doubt about that. That's about as over the back as it gets as he was using Austin Reeves' head for leverage. Yeah, pretty good start, man. Pretty good start. And I don't normally watch. Here is Luke. Oh, I'm sorry. Here is Reeves. Reeves. That should be a foul. That was a really bad foul by Hugo Gonzalez. Really bad foul. The Lakers, Reeves was about 35 feet away from the basket. He pumped fake Gonzalez and got him to commit. And that is definitely a foul. I mean, I hate that the offensive player can initiate the contact, but that is the rule, and that was definitely a foul. Bad foul by Gonzalez. Lakers get a big break here at the end of the quarter. Very smart play by Reeves, yes. Very cerebral. I just came up with a new term. Reeves is very cerebral. Not cerebral, cerebral. Yep, that's mine. Trademark it. Austin is cerebral. One more free throw coming here. Dwight Taylor, what up? Effing boyfriend in the house. Luka messes up the flow for the offense. Sometimes he definitely does. LeBron has been missing layups recently. Zone out, what up? All 3 free throws good. Tied at 28 apiece. The Lakers got a break. White inbounds. Pritchard catches, fires. Hit the shot clock. And that is the end of the first quarter. Very good first quarter. Very exciting and fun so far. 28 apiece. I'm going to hit the PP room really quick. Got to hit the rain room. You guys hit the like button. Ivana's going to keep it company. When I get back from peeing, I want to see 200 likes in here. I know we can do it. I'll be right back. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. 200 likes. Let's get her done. Let's go. Son of Violence Forever says, like the video. Let's go. Is Reggie the Lakers shithead commentator? I don't think Reggie's doing the. I don't think Reggie's doing the game today. I don't know. I don't think he is. You never get her to do jumping jacks? I don't know. What does it take to get you to do jumping jacks, Ivana? Derek Jones says this, hit the like button. Let's go. Gotch Krieger, what's going on? Or is it Gottez Krieger? Either way. My guy Krieger, he nailed it when he said on Saturday, he said, Baddog is going to sleep good. I did sleep good. I'm sorry, Friday. I did sleep good. I went to bed at like 1:45 in the morning, woke up at 10:30. Had a great night's sleep. Felt fine the next day, just a little tired. But woke up, had a good breakfast, and was ready to go for the Yankee game. I felt good. Jamal Crawford's doing the commentary. Shantae West, what up? Nona says like, share, and subscribe. She's right. It costs nothing to do any of those. The commercials are very long because it is NBC and it is nationally televised, and they do put about 4 to 5 minutes of commercials. And yes, they are very long. I agree. You didn't talk about the woman? What woman? I forgot what I was talking about the bowling though. So I don't normally watch bowling channels, but or like people that bowl. But I found Brad and Kyle's channel. I didn't even know that Kyle was the announcer, and I didn't know Brad Miller was actually a bowler. But I watched them go through the process, and Brad Miller finished 6th, and they said how good Brandon Bonta was. So I knew a lot of these guys going in, and that shot is no good. That was the most I probably ever watched. I like seeing behind the scenes of how you qualify for those tournaments. I thought that was cool. Here's LeBron James, and the terrible pass as the mustard's off the hot dog. He tried a no-look and threw it right into the defense. Celtics is back with the basketball. It's Brown traveling, and they called a foul. I thought they were going to call a travel, and I was going to get excited. Showing the United States goal today. The gold medal winning goal by Hughes, who lost a couple teeth earlier on a high stick. (28-28). Just underway here in the second quarter. It's Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Brown against Reeves. Brown bangs, fades, fires. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Lakers do not box out, but they do get it. Vando picks up the loose ball. Going to give it off there to Austin Reeves. Reeves, Vando, Rui, LeBron, and Smart. LeBron for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Vukovic. Vukovic, Hauser, Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, and Derek White out there for the Celtics. 28 apiece. Here is Hauser. Getting Vando to commit. Throws it back outside there to Pritchard. Pritchard against Rui. Rui is not a very good defender. Pritchard gives it off to Hauser. Gets Vando to commit. Nice hands there by Rui. Knocked it in the backcourt. Celtics get it back. Pritchard has to launch it for 3, and he knocks it down from about 30 feet away as the shot clock expired. So it was a very fortuitous bounce there for the Celtics, and they take advantage of it. 31-28. Celtics take about as many threes as anybody else in the NBA. They've taken 11 so far. The Lakers have taken 5. LeBron throws it back outside to Rui. Hachimura has it on the right wing. Picked up there by Hauser. Throws it outside to Smart. He is open for 3. That one's no good. Battle for the rebound. Good job by Vando. Outside to Reeves for 3. That one's way short. Lakers have gone cold from the field since their pretty good start. Both 3-point and 2-point range. Vando knocks down Vukovic and then stands over him and says something to him. He's lucky he didn't get teed up. As they got into it there a little bit. Celtics lead this one 31-28. 9:45 to go here in the first half. LeBron with a triple-double. I don't know about that. Don, what up? Jello, what up? Love family, what up? Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. WC Noah, what's going on? If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. It helps out the stream. Offensive foul on Nemias Queta. Took a little aggression out there on Vando. And turnover by the C's. Bronny Bricks in the G League. Yeah, he'll probably sit there for a while. Thibodeau for likely. I don't know if I would do that. But I can see the Giants trading Kayvon. Here is DeAndre Ayton, and the DA tickles the twine. The lead, the DA laying down the low in the paint. The right-handed hook by DeAndre, and it's 31-30. Boston by 1. Pritchard goes around a screen, has it at the elbow, picked up there by Vando, who's all over him. Outside to Hauser, now they give it off to Derek White. White picked up by DeAndre Ayton on the switch. Lakers in a zone defense. Here is Brown firing it up. Wave off the basket, will not count. A foul before the shot. Foul's on Marcus Smart. It'll be Celtics ball side of the bounds of 14 to shoot. LFGI says they have Luka 25 plus points, 8 and 8 plus rebounds, Jalen 6 plus assists. I hope that you get it, man. They go down low to Jaylen Brown. The ball's tipped away there by LeBron, and he'll bring it up here for the Lakers. LeBron with the basketball, left-handed dribble, the drive all the way to the rack, and he can't get it to go. Again, LeBron smoking another layup, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Or it was a foul on LeBron. Either way, it's a foul on Ayton. It'll be Celtics basketball. ZZ Crutchy. No, I'm actually a Knicks fan, but I've been broadcasting Laker games on YouTube for, this is my 8th year doing this for Los Angeles, because I work a full-time job. I have a wife and a kid, and if I did Knicks games, I would never see my wife and child. So I started doing late-night basketball games many years ago, and people call me Laker Dog, and I just started doing the Lakers. So I've been doing it for 8 years. Nobody's done it longer. Nobody does it better. It's just a fact. Nobody works harder than me either. Nobody has a wife, kid, and a job that does this except for me. LeBron James in the basketball, throws it out. Vando in the corner of a 3. My God. Ah! Swish cheese sandwich. 1.21 gigawatts. With a Vandalorian from the side pocket. You never know with Vando, man. Vando takes some of the ugliest threes you've ever seen. Once in a while, even a blind squirrel finds it up. 33-31, Lakers by 2. I had to adjust my settings here so we get that little delay. Vando falls down on his ass as Pritchard says, #ankles. He totally got Vando to bite, fell down his ass and can of 3. Here's Ayton in the low post. Bad pass by DeAndre Ayton. Celtics run back the other way. Lakers just don't want to hang on to the ball. Brown against LeBron. Has him on ice skates. Throws a bad pass down low. Good hands by Vando. Officials looking at each other. Don't know what the hell to call here. Peyton Pritchard. Oh, that's why. It wasn't ankles. Peyton Pritchard totally fucking shoved Vando. No wonder he fell down. No wonder Vando was pissed. Pritchard totally took the off arm and just shoved Vando to the ground. Right in front of the official. I have no idea how the hell he didn't see that. So my bad, Vando. That was on Pritchard. That should have been an offensive foul. There's Marcus Smart getting knocked down. And ball's loose. Here comes LeBron. Down the lane, spinning, leaving it off for Ayton. Bad dribble by Ayton. He goes up, missed a shot. LeBron with a tap, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. It's picked up by Shireman. He'll bring it up here. Gives it off to Brown. Brown with a travel. They don't call that shit ever, but they call a foul. Well, we see where the officials are lying early on in this game. Every favorable call has gone the way of the Celtics, and the Lakers got hosed in a couple here. 1.21 gigawatts because he's the Vandalorian, right? The Vandalorian. And anybody that remembers Back to the Future knows that the DeLorean needed 1.21 gigawatts of power to work, to get up to 88 miles an hour. 1.21 gigawatts for the DeLorean to take it back to the future. So the Vandalorian gets 1.21 gigawatts. I'm not getting a storm here. We're supposed to get a couple of inches. I'm not on the coast. So just a couple. While we have a timeout, let me do this really quick. Marcus Smart got called for a technical foul. And Celtics, Jaylen Brown makes it. Let me put the slow motion up here. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate you being here. I don't think I picked up any new subscribers. We got to have somebody in here that's never been in here before. But maybe I have. I mean, who the hell knows? Because with the freaking, with the way YouTube is, they've probably taken subscribers away. You know, you probably didn't even notice. Oh, they called a flagrant foul. I'm sorry. And now the Lakers getting teed up. Boy, the Lakers are falling apart here, man. I think Redick just got teed up. I don't blame him. I mean, this is some bullshit that's going on right now. So Brown missed the second free throw. Ball don't lie, bitch! Maybe it was Doncic that got teed up. Somebody got teed up. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Marcus Smart is crawling on the ground. Maybe there was just 2 tees on the Lakers. It must not have been a flagrant foul. Now Brown's on the line shooting more free throws, and he misses again. The ball don't lie, bitch! Oh, Reeves got the technical. Okay, thank you. I don't have the volume up, so I only see this and him point. I don't know where the hell he's pointing. Brown, 2 out of 4 on his 2 tees and his 2 free throws. 36-33, Lakers trail by 3. Doncic is back into the game for the Lakers, who, like I said, have gone ice cold from the field as the Celtics' defensive intensity has picked up. Luka driving into paint. Pritchard lost the basketball. Another turnover to the Lakers. Celtics run out in a 2-on-1. Here's Shireman with the finish. And beautifully executed fast break by the Celtics. Lakers want to talk it over. Celtics defense giving them fits, getting them in knots. The Lakers can't hang on to the basketball. Too many turnovers. 6:53 to go in the half. Celtics 38, Lakers 33. Want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring tonight's game between the Lakers and the Celtics. Guys and girls, check out Sleeper. It is the fastest growing app out there with good reason. They have daily fantasy contests. You get all your live up-to-date scores. You can do some player picks as well and connect with fans from all over the place. Not to mention, Sleeper are constantly coming up with creative and innovative ways for you to test your sports knowledge. They've now added a prediction market on Sleeper, and you can do some team picks as well. Like I said, they're always adding more and creative ways to test your sports knowledge. Use the link in the description, enter the promo code Baddog on your first deposit. And if you don't have a Sleeper account and you want to try it out, just use the link in the description. Open a brand new Sleeper account with that link, and they will take care of you. Check out Sleeper. Of course, a big shout out to Bodyarmor Sport Water. Bodyarmor Sport Water is an alkaline water with a pH 9 plus and a proprietary electrolyte formula with a wide mouth for easy hydration. Bodyarmor Sport Water, built for all-day hydration for the athlete and all of us. Go to bodyarmor.com, get some really cool merch. They have all kinds of zero sugar options, as well as the legendary Kobe Bryant drink, which is the banana grape. Check out Bodyarmor. It is really good. Rangers Nation, what's going on? Jerry Ramiro, what up? Ron, what up, man? Kelvin Mack, what's going on? Without Jason Tatum, they still. Well, I mean, a lot of teams aren't beating the Celtics without Tatum. 36-19, they're good. They're good. Keep hitting that thumbs up if you haven't, man. We need them all. Let's get 300 likes for the half. Appreciate y'all being here. Somebody said the ball can't talk. Well, I didn't say it could talk. I said it doesn't lie. It don't lie. That ain't my quote. That's Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace. What up, Steve? Thank you, buddy. Celtics Thunder in the finals? Nah, Knicks are making the finals. That's if somebody. The Knicks are going to make the finals if somebody can knock the Pistons out before the Knicks have to play them. Yeah, Slam Dance. I don't really like the way the refs are calling the game so far, and it's obvious the Lakers are frustrated. There's definitely been a couple of questionable calls that have not gone the way of the Lakers. Heat Miami games on NBC today. NBC. Maybe it is because of the Mandalorian. That's not the way I use it. I use the Vandalorian because of a DeLorean. I make my own stuff. Like I just called Austin Reeves cerebral. I make all this shit up. People steal it from me all the time. This happened my whole time on YouTube. Austin's very cerebral. Jacob, what up, buddy? Thank you for watching in the UK. Says Lakers by 5. Let's hope so. Celtics by 5 right now. There's the new Pat Riley statue that they unveiled today. Pat Riley, of course, from upstate New York, actually went to Schenectady High, which is about 20 miles south of me. Here is Luka going up, and Luka tickles the twine. It doesn't seem like the Lakers have made a damn field goal in like the last 10 minutes. They finally make another one. They trail by 3. Keaton with the basketball against DeAndre Ayton. Going to give it out there to Jaylen Brown. Brown spins off of Kennard. Had the ball knocked away. Got it back. Missed the shot. Keaton the rebound. And then had it stripped away. Here comes Reeves back the other way. Lakers try to run, but Celtics do a good job of getting back. Luka with the basketball. Steps back from way downtown. That's a terrible shot by Luka. Again, Luka just forcing the issue. An off-balance fadeaway 3 with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Why? Shireman open 3 in the corner. That one's off the mark. The rebound grab by Kennard. And Luka will bring it up here. Luka, Reeves, Smart, and Ayton out there for the Lakers. Here is Reeves for 3. Way short. Lakers just trying to do what the Celtics do and jack up a bunch of threes. And the Lakers are missing a bunch of threes. Brown, Keita, Pritchard, Shireman, and Hauser out there for the Celtics. 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Been a low-scoring first half, 38-35 Celtics. Here is Brown, splitting defenders, going up over Smart, and he's fouled again. Jaylen Brown will go to the line for 2. Marcus Smart, of course, was a Celtic at one point. He just has to grin and bear it after getting a technical foul. Yep, Pat Riley's from Schenectady. He is from Schenectady. Free throw is good, 39-35. Very low scoring quarter, Mark. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. Free throw is good. Of course, Pat Riley, yeah, he wanted to be the Knicks coach, and he played. I thought he played for. He did play for the Knicks. I thought he played for the Knicks. I'm thinking of somebody else. I have a Pat Riley rookie. Well, I have that whole set. I have a whole 1970-71 basketball set. Pat Riley's rookies in there. Free throws are good. The big card in that one is Pete Maravich's rookie cards, and that's why I bought the set. I just wanted Pete Maravich's rookie, but it's a gorgeous set. Looks like it's packed fresh. It's incredible how well conditioned that set is. Here's Luka Doncic with the basketball at the dotted line, trying to get free. Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. When I watch the Lakers right now, the Lakers are fouling the Celtics. Lakers are doing a lot of playing. There we go. A lot of playing defense with their hands. The Lakers are trying to force the contact on the other end. Lakers, to me, look like they're trying to draw fouls instead of make baskets right now. Phil played for the Knicks. Yeah, Phil Jackson did play for the Knicks. Maybe Riley, maybe that card is a Laker card. Free throw is good. Cash tricks what up? No, not really. Been a low-scoring game. Few turnovers, few fouls. Yeah, I'm from 1975. That free throw is no good. Yeah, Jakey, I'm 1975. 40-36, Boston by 4. Brown went right around Laravia, and then Laravia stripped it from behind. Jake's going to bring it up into the front court here for the Celtics, for the Lakers. Laravia to Luka. Luka off a screen for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. Luka. But there's the Lakers not getting back on defense, as everybody knows after the Lakers make a shot or take a shot, just run up the court because the Lakers never get back on defense. And that was an easy basket for Hugo Gonzalez, 42-39. If there was a stat on defensive efficiency getting back, the Lakers would be at the bottom of the league. Luka's wide open for 3. He thought about that one. Too much. Rebound by Keita, going to give it off here to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard to Jaylen Brown. Brown finds Keita down low. Beat DeAndre Ayton to the basket. Dunks it home. Another terrible job by the Lakers defense. 4:20 to go in the half, everybody. 4:20 to go, second quarter. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke him because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Keita has 6 points and 4 boards. Luka has it at the elbow, had it stripped but got fouled, and he'll go to the line, I believe, for 2. I think he was on his way to shooting the basketball. I don't know when Tatum's coming back. Kokoy's what up? Lorana, what's going on? How many points did Luka score? I'm surprised they haven't showed me yet. Luka makes the free throw. Wingstop is here. 44-40. Celtics by 4. Like I said, what has been a low-scoring basketball game. LeBron has checked back in. Luka makes both. He has 15. 15 to lead all scorers. LeBron started out 3 for 3. He's 0 for his last 4. 44-41, 4 minutes go here in the second quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Keita's going to give it off here to Pritchard outside. Derek White faked the 3 picked up by LeBron James. Drives with the left hand into the paint. Throws it outside to Hugo Gonzalez. Now out in the corner to Brown. Brown way off the mark. Celtics have been missing by a lot. Keita grabs the board out to White for 3. That one's no good. DeAndre Ayton finally grabs a damn rebound. Gives it off here to LeBron James. LeBron with a quick outlet to kick it out in the corner. Here is Rui for 3. That one's off the mark. And the rebound's grabbed by Keita. Quick outlet here to White. White into the front court. Drives, pulls up over DeAndre Ayton. And knocks down the shot. DeAndre Ayton, one of the softer interior defenders you'll ever see. 3:16 to go in the second quarter. By 3:16 to go in the half. Go.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Luka with just a little kiss by Luka. He has 17. And the Lakers trail it by 3. 40, I'm sorry, he has 18. I shortchanged him. 46-43, 3 minutes ago here in the first half. Hit that thumbs up if you have it, guys, girls. Trying to get to 300. That would be great. Peyton Pritchard on the wing against Luka Doncic. Steps back. Got Luka to bite. Throws it out to White in the corner. Wide open 3 as LeBron was late getting over. Celtics are the largest lead of the night. They're up 49-43. Kennard gives it off there to LeBron James. LeBron dribbling with the left hand. Throws it out to Kennard. Kennard with a jab step. Now takes it over to the wing. Looking down low for LeBron James against Peyton Pritchard. Actually, that is LeBron. Yep, that's LeBron James. LeBron double teamed by Keita. Cross court to Rui. Rui fakes, takes, and Rui can't get the shot to go. He had a guy open on the wing. Decided to take the tough baseline jump shot. Missed it. And the Lakers do a terrible job on defense as Brown just went through right through every one of those Lakers on his way to the rack and got fouled to go back to the line for 2. 2:13 to go in the half. Lakers struggling mightily right now. They're down 49-43. Cornelius G. I'm going to be the man when you're the man. I'm Von. What up? He says, I just lit my blunt. Well, for Von, another certified member, you know, you got to light it up, brother.
Smoke weed every day.
Get yourself some. Isaac 2, what up? Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Age X. Rui has got up. Well, they're not going to trade him. Trade deadline's passed. Rui's usually pretty good. Offensively. Defensively, he is a massive liability. Ray Wiz, what up? LeBron forgot to bring both pairs of shoes. Yeah, I noticed he has different colored shoes. I don't know why. Yeah. Keep hitting that thumbs up, though. Thank you we're at 257. I'm trying to get to 300. It always helps. We'll be live again in a couple nights. The Lakers take on the... Who do the Lakers take on? I think they take on the Magic. It's a later game. Yep. Two nights, Lakers take on the Magic on Tuesday. I'll be live at 10 o'clock in New York, 7 o'clock in LA, 11 o'clock Wednesday morning in the Philippines. Yes, I did see the U.S. beat Canada. I woke up, like I said, I said I was going to wake up right around the second period, and that's exactly when I woke up. Canada was up 2-1, I think. No, Canada was up 1-0 when I tuned in. 1-0. It finished 2-1. Yeah, Canadians are. I have no problems with my friends who are north of the border. I wanted Canada and the United States in those gold medals. I feel like that was the way it was supposed to be. And both of those games were amazing games. Obviously, being a guy that lives in the U.S., they turned out well for, they went the way I wanted them to, but they are both awesome hockey games. They're both awesome hockey games. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, USA was winning 1-0. Maybe that's what it was when I woke up. Was it 1-1? I don't remember when the hell I woke up. Maybe it was 1-1. I know I saw the whole third period. And I think I woke up, maybe there wasn't much time to go in the second period. The second period, it went right to intermission. When I woke up, I took a shower. I told you it was going to look different. I woke up, shaved, showered, all that crap. So, because I knew they were going to intermission. Well, what do we got here? Bird, Ainge, McHale, and Parrish. Winning basketball with Red Auerbach. My God, you want to talk about legends, man. That's pretty awesome. If you're a Celtics fan especially, that's got to be a lot of Mount Rushmore guys right there. If you're a Celtics fan. Jaylen Brown makes the free throw. He has lived at the line tonight. 50-43. Once in a while I get sleep. And Brown missing out. Brown has struggled at the line. I mean, the Celtics could be up by a lot more. Lakers are shooting 41% of the field. Celtics are shooting 50%. Down low to LeBron, who got free. That's a goaltend. Wow, they didn't call a goaltend? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And they call a foul on the other end of the court, so the Celtics go back to the line. How the hell was that not a goaltend? And Luka's hurt, and he's grabbing the back of his left leg. Oh my God, the ball hit the backboard! Dude, that's a fucking goaltend! This ball hit the backboard and then Keita blocked it. That is an absolute goaltend that the officials fucking missed again. The officiating has been very, very one-sided in this half. That's blatant, man. You want to fucking talk about fouls and shit or whatever, fine. That's a judgment call. That was an absolute goaltend. That was an absolute, it wasn't even close. That's a rule. Like I said, with a foul, judgment call, whatever. That's a rule. As soon as the ball hits the backboard, you can't touch that shit. And that should have been a goaltend. So the Lakers lose 2, and the Celtics gain 2 because the transition resulted in a foul. So a 4-point swing by the officials there. The Lakers struggling, but, when you're playing against the second best team in the East and you're playing against the officials, which seems like the Lakers have to do every time they play the Celtics, mind you. Remember that Christmas game where LeBron got hacked across the forearm and they didn't call a foul and they lost in overtime? I'm not even a Laker fan. I'm just calling the shit the way it is. And this has been very one-sided in favor of Boston. And the Lakers turn it over. I can't believe they missed that goaltend. That's bullshit. Again, whatever with the fouls. The fouls or whatever. But that's just bullshit. You can't miss that if you're an official, man. Can't miss that. That was some crap. That was some crap. These officials done a terrible job out there today. 52-43, a minute 20 to go here in the first half. LeBron James of the basketball out to Reeves. Reeves in the wing for three. A Swiss cheese sandwich. Austin. Threes. 52-46. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. He's been a pain in the ass. He gets into the lane again, and the ball is blocked by LeBron James. Here comes Kennard back the other way out in the wing to Reeves. Reeves lost it, got it back, throws it up. We got a foul. Brown pissed, slams the basketball down with two hands. Or White pissed, sorry. Big Blunts, what up? Marcus, Big Mom, what's going on? Carlos, what up? JCM, what up? Exactly, Slam Dance. Philip and Drew, what up? Coach Humph, your nickel, what's going on? Reeves can't make the free throw. Is anybody make free throws for the Lakers, man? Jordan Slams, what up, man? Safula, what's going on? 217 over under. Right now, the under would look good there, but I don't think these teams can play worse. So I might like the over. I would imagine the offense would be better for both teams in the second half. Peyton Pritchard right around Reeves and easily lays out. God almighty. The Lakers play the best Olay defense you've ever seen in your life. Gemini Don, thank you for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Luka got fouled and they didn't call it. Rebound there by Celtics. Refs tonight might as well wear green because what the fuck, man? I wear glasses and I can see a goaltend. That was a bad non-call, man. White for three, yes. And it is 57-47. And this game really does remind me. I swear, man, I've seen a lot. The Lakers and Celtics only play twice a year. But I swear the Lakers have had issues with the officials when they play against Boston. I remember that Christmas Day game. Here's Smart for three and nothing but the bottom of the net. Marcus Smart must love the shot because he's on target. It's 57-50. Matt, what up? 175 in LA. I hope you win. Rachel, what's going on? Phoenix Priest is in the house. Say some prayers. Lakers trail by 7. Here is Jaylen Brown. Looked like he was bumped there. No call. They throw it out. Pritchard traveled, got away with it. Steps back for 3 and knocks it down. And they say it does not count. He just said, fuck that. Oh, they did. It does count. It did count. Wait, Peyton Pritchard talking a lot of shit today. Celtics lead by 10 at the half, 60-50. Let me give you guys, girls, the stats. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. We'll do this again. The Lakers take on the Magic on Tuesday. So I'll be live in a couple nights, 10 o'clock New York time, 7 o'clock in Los Angeles, and 11 o'clock Wednesday morning in the Philippines. This is not what I wanted to look at. So Lakers did not play good basketball. There's Pat Riley. But they definitely have not had the whistles going in their favor. That is for sure. For the Celtics, Sam Hauser's 2 for 2 from downtown, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Neemias Queta's 3 for 3, 6 points, 6 rebounds for him. Derek White 4 for 10, 2 for 5 from downtown, 10 points, 5 assists. Jaylen Brown is just 3 for 12, 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jaylen Brown has also taken 7 free throws. Baylor Shireman is 2 for 3, 1 of the 2 from downtown, 5 points for Shireman. Nikola Vukovic, 3 for 3, 7 points, 4 boards. Peyton Pritchard, 4 for 6, 3 for 5 from downtown, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Jordan Walsh played 5 minutes, he didn't score. Hugo Gonzalez, 1 for 2, 2 points. Celtics shot 22 of 42, 52%, 8 for 18 from downtown, 44%. They beat the Lakers on the glass 23-20. For the Lakers, LeBron James, who started off 3 for 3, is 0 for his last 5. He is 3 for 8 from the field, 6 points, 4 assists. DeAndre Ayton is 2 for 4, 4 points, 5 rebounds. He also has 3 fouls. Marcus Smart 0 for 1. I guess Marcus Smart didn't hit that 3. I got that wrong. I don't know who the hell hit that 3. Marcus Smart didn't hit that freaking 3? Okay, Smart has not scored. He has 3 fouls. I don't know who the hell hit that 3. Oh, I guess it was Rui hit the 3. My bad. I gave that to Smart. I needed to give it to Hoochie Mama. Rui hit that 3, not Smart. Luka Doncic is 6 for 14, 3 for 5 from downtown, 18 points, 2 assists. Austin Reeves just 2 for 7, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Rui hit that 1-3. He's got 3 points. Jared Vanderbilt is 1 for 2, 3 points, 5 boards. Jake LaRavia, 1 for 1, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Jackson Hayes, 1 for 2, 2 points, 1 rebound. Luke Kennard, 1 for 1 from downtown, 3 points, 2 boards. The Lakers were just 18 of 43, 42%, 7 for 15 from downtown, 47%. Your team stats look like this from the free throw line. Celtics 8 for 12. Lakers 7 for 11. Why does it seem like the Celtics have been to the free throw line so much more than the Lakers, and they haven't been? It just seems like that. Both teams have turned it over 7 times. Celtics 7 turnovers leading to 10 Laker points. Lakers 7 turnovers leading to 6 Boston points. Fast break points, each team has 4 points in the paint. Celtics dominating 26-16. Celtics' largest lead is right now at 10. Lakers led by as many as 5. The Celtics have led 55% of the way. The Lakers have led 26% of the way. The Lakers trail by 10 at the half, 60-50. Mac Dreezy, what up? Keep hitting that thumbs up, man. We gotta get these. We gotta get to 300 likes, don't we? Little TC, what up? Aiden is playing like a bum. Yes, he is. Ramon Leon, what up? Is Ramadan? Jaylen Brown is fasting. Ah, he can eat now. He can eat. But I guess he can't in L.A. because it's 4:41 in L.A. So he can't eat right now. He's got to wait till sundown. I don't know what the hell time the sun sets in Los Angeles. If he's on the East Coast, he could eat right now. There is Pat Riley. My guy is old. Magic Johnson. I mean, these are the guys I grew up watching. I'm fucking old too. Is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there as well? Pat Riley, of course, one of the greatest Knicks coaches of all time, outside of Red Holtzman. Outside of Red Holtzman, Riley got us the closest to winning a championship. I know Van Gundy brought us there 5 years later, but we lost in 5. 1 away. This is really cool for me, man. I'm not a Laker fan, but it doesn't matter. I love sports. I'm all about the history of all sports. And when you're talking about history in the NBA, these two teams are watching right now. There is no more history than these two teams. This rivalry has lasted pretty much since the early 60s. They have 35 titles between them. They have some of the greatest players in the history of the NBA have played for both of these teams. The greatest coaches. It's insane, man. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These guys are in their 80s now, man. I'll be honest though, with the way the NBA rules are today, Kareem might be able to get a double-double. I'm not lying. Kareem, who is that? Is that Oscar? Oh, Jamal Wilkes. I'm telling you, man, Kareem might be able to pull down 10 and 10. I'm dead ass serious. Kurt Rambis. Yep. Who don't remember Rambis? Norm Nixon. I can't say I remember Norm Nixon. Bob McAdoo, he was really good. He looks good. Is that AC Green? Yes, it is. That's Byron Scott next to him. AC Green throwing Byron Scott an elbow just for old time's sake. This shit's really cool to me, man. I mean, you're looking at basketball royalty on that freaking court right now. And I actually think it's absolutely awesome that LeBron is out there watching this. I think it's really cool, LeBron, to stay out there and watch this. James Worthy. Yeah, those are the Lakers that I grew up watching. Worthy, AC Green, Byron Scott, Magic Johnson. Kareem, I saw Kareem. I mean, obviously, he was at the end of his career, but he played for the Lakers in the 80s. James Worthy was a lot of people's favorite Laker back in the day. There's Riley. I don't know if I saw Cooper. I wasn't looking till I saw Kareem first. Pat Riley, his hair is white as white could be, but he still has a great head of moss. Riley always had the great head of hair. Always. Still a great head of hair. Just not brown anymore. Stature actually looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't think Cooper was out there. I don't think I saw Michael Cooper. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's making him laugh over there. How you know how many times a man... They're supposed to pray, I think it's 5 times a day. Something. My workout partner is Muslim, so I don't see my workout partner for like a month, which sucks. I hate working out by myself because I've worked out with my buddy Mo. I've worked out with him for 9 or 10 years. So every time Ramadan hits, it's the first couple weeks I'm okay because I mean I know how to work out by myself, it's no problem. But by week 3, I'm like, all right, I need my buddy back. I thought he said 5, but maybe he's 5 times during the day. And they do it at certain times. FBS says LeBron looks mad and bored. What a loser. Well, I mean, listen, you can say it however he looks, but at least he's out there watching it. I think it would be a lot worse look for LeBron if he went into the locker room and didn't watch. So I have no problem criticizing LeBron. Trust me, man. I have no problem criticizing any Laker. Ask anyone that's in here. I'm not a Laker glazer. Okay? I'm a Knicks fan, so I have no problem. I have no problem fucking criticizing any team I root for. I have no problem criticizing my own favorite teams. And I criticize my favorite teams a lot. But one thing you're not getting, I'm not a glazer here. So I will definitely criticize LeBron, and I do it quite frequently, but I'm not going to criticize him because he looks a certain way. He doesn't need to be out there, and he is. I think it's good for LeBron to be out there. You know. Curry likes to watch. I hear that about Steph. I mean, Steph's a little weird. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, head of moss. That's what we used to call. We used to call a good head of hair a head of moss. Moss was what we called the hair back in the day. The only rookie card I have of anybody out there is Magic Johnson. I don't really collect basketball cards. I do have I have Pat Riley's rookie because it's in that set. But I've always wanted a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie. I've never bought one because I kind of started buying watches and I really can't buy both cards and watches. They're both you know, they can both be a little pricey, and I ain't got it like that. So I got to pick and choose what the hell I want to get and when I can actually get it. I get a James Worthy rookie wouldn't be that much. I think that's 86, 87 Fleer. A lot of rookie cards came out in 86, 87 Fleer. Jordan's is there. Isaiah Thomas, Barkley, Ewing, Dominique. Pretty much all of them. Magic was 1980. Kareem was 1969, 1970. That was really cool, man. I like shit like that. It's one thing I love about the Yankees, although I swear to God, if the Lakers are anything like the Yankees, they won't win tonight. Because whenever the Yankees would retire a number or have a ceremony for somebody or put somebody in Monument Park or it's Old Timers Day, the Yankees never, ever fucking win on the days when they have a ceremony. So if the Lakers follow suit like the Yankees, they're not going to win because they're having a Pat Riley Day today. I think they did make a bigger statue of Riley. I think they probably just gave that one to Pat Riley. But I'm pretty sure there's like an actual statue of Pat Riley there. That's just like a model size one for him to take home. I would imagine that's what that is. Any more road cone? So, I mean, yeah, the Lakers played that road cone defense the last 3 minutes of the half. We're 15 likes away from 400. If we could get that, or 400, I wish. 300, that'd be great. Jake, you it up, says you did not ask what dates MJ and Worthy played together in North Carolina. I think Mike came in the league a year before Worthy. Yeah, well, this is the thing though with the rookie cards. The NBA, like, they did not make any sports cards. They made sports cards in 1980 for the 80-81 season. And they might, I think that was it. And then they didn't make it again. They didn't actually have a brand until 86, 87. So anybody drafted from 1980, I think 81 through 86, maybe it was 82 through 86, whatever. They all had the rookie cards the same year. Because Ewing was drafted in 85. He never rookie card. Olajuwon was drafted in 84. Jordan was drafted in 84. Dominique, I think, was drafted in 82. They're all in 86, 87 Fleer. All of those guys. There's no basketball. They have star cards, but those weren't like... they're worth a lot of money, the star cards, but they weren't like a big production like Fleer or... At the time, there was three big card companies. There was Topps, which was the biggest of all of them. There was Fleer, which made basketball. Topps did not make basketball. In 86, 87, 88, 89. That was all Fleer. Fleer was the only thing making basketball. And then Topps made basketball before Fleer. Topps stopped making basketball. Fleer took over. The Fleer, Donruss, and Topps were like the three that I grew up with. Fleer and Donruss, I think, started making baseball cards, I want to say, in 1981. Topps had made them, you know. But Topps was the lone card maker from 1950, 56 through 1980, because Bowman stopped making cards in 1955. And Fleer made a 63 set. Fleer made some sets. Fleer had a couple football sets. They made a 63 Fleer. I think Fleer in baseball was 60 to 63, and I think they did it in football too. I think there's 60 to 63 Fleer, and then 64 they stopped. So Topps pretty much ran the gamut in sports cards for a good 25 years. But I mean, I love sports cards. I have since I was a kid. Been collecting sports cards since 1988. So I got a pretty good collection. The half, yes, it's a half right now, waiting to come back from the half. We should be getting close. There's a long half, but that's because there was a Pat Riley ceremony. Did I see his car won the NASCAR? Who won it? I only turned NASCAR on for a second. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I watched part of the Daytona 500, like the end of it, because I knew there'd be a big wreck. There always is. I casually root for Chase Elliott, but I haven't watched NASCAR like seriously since Tony Stewart won his last championship, whenever the hell that was, 2011. Tony won, I think, in 02, 07, and then 2011 maybe. Whenever the hell Tony won his last championship. He was driving for Office Depot, not Home Depot. I actually used to go to NASCAR races in the early 2000s because I loved the sport so much. And then they changed it way too much, and I feel like they lost a lot of the personalities that made it what it was, and it's not entertaining to me anymore. I turned it on for like a second. I saw Chase Elliott was running second, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. I really there was nothing on. So I watched NASCAR for like an hour, and I was waiting for bowling. Like I was waiting for bowling to come on over NASCAR at this point. Yeah, I'll never cover F1. I'll never cover motorsports. If YouTube was around in like 1999, 2000, 2001, I probably would have covered every NASCAR race. I loved it. Like I loved NASCAR back then. Like a diehard fan. I had die-cast cars. I had crew jackets. I had all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I went to the Coca-Cola 600. Like we drove to North Carolina to watch the Coca-Cola 600. I went to Dover. I went to New Hampshire a couple of times. I always wanted to go to Bristol, but I could never get tickets to Bristol. Just a lot of fun. Don't like it anymore. I don't like the stage racing. I don't like that the playoffs. I don't like the way any of it works anymore. They changed that because Matt Kenseth won a championship, I think in 2003, whatever the hell year it was, where he won 2 races. But the whole point of NASCAR was you needed to make your races, you needed to be consistent, you needed to finish races and have a good 36 races back then. You got to be consistent. Points paid. You know, they used to say, well, wins don't really mean anything because, you know, if you got a win, you get 185 points and you could finish second and you could get 180 points. Or if you led the most laps, you could actually get as much as the winner, whatever it was. So just make the win 200 points. You don't need to change everything around. Ant-Man's good. I like Anthony Edwards. Shakira, what's going on? IndyCar is better. The only time I watched IndyCar was when Tony Stewart would do the double dip, when he would race the Indy 500 and then do the Coca-Cola 600 on Memorial Day weekend. But I had both of Tony's Indy cars. Like I had Tony's 1999 Indy car. I had his 2001 Target Indy car. Like I collected all that stuff. I don't have one single diecast anymore. I think I sold them all at garage sale for like $5 a piece. So, the only thing I have now, I have a Home Depot. I have an autographed hat or helmet or hard hat over there from Joey Logano and Kyle Petty. When Tony left the Home Depot car, I still rooted for Home Depot. So I rooted for Kenseth, I rooted for Logano, and then I just got away from it. Yeah, Winston Cup is the best. They've changed sponsors a million times since then. Nextel Cup, Sprint Cup, Coca-Cola Cup, whatever the hell it was. I like Anthony Edwards. I like Anthony Edwards. Edwards is a good player. All right, 60-50 right away here in the third after an extended halftime. They were honoring the legendary Pat Riley. Lakers should honor Pat Riley by actually fucking playing some basketball here in this half. It is Derek White with the basketball. Picked up by Marcus Smart, throws it out. Hauser left wing, deep three. No, whoa. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a UFO. Reeves into the paint. Kicks. Smart for 3. Whoa. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Both teams coming up, chucking up air balls. 60-50. White stops in a dime. Can't get the shot to go. The rebound by Luka. Luka will get it out here to Austin Reeves. They're just underway in the second half. LeBron James is wide open. Takes the three, and that wasn't close. LeBron's missed his last 6. Rebound by Ayton, but he pushed Hauser in the back. Loose ball foul on Ayton. I don't know how the hell Ayton can complain about that. That's as obvious. That was as blatant as the day is long. Obvious as the day is long, DeAndre. You forearmed him right in the back. What are you complaining about? 60-50. The Celtics shot the ball much better than the Lakers. And they certainly had the whistles go in their direction as Brown misses again. LeBron had the ball ripped out of his hand by Shireman, and that leads to 3 by Jaylen Brown. So Baylor Shireman just totally outmuscled LeBron James, who just kind of wilted like a wet flower. Baylor Shireman just outstrengthed LeBron James for a rebound, and it leads to 3 by Jaylen Brown. Reeves is going to give it off here to Luka Doncic. Doncic finds Ayton, throws it out to LeBron for 3. Hey! How about that? We all know Cash is king of the king. Well, he's Cash on that one. It's 63-53. Freaking better made that. How the hell do you let Shireman freaking whack his balls across your chin like that, LeBron? Derek White with the basketball, picked up by DeAndre Ayton. He lost it, throws it outside there to Shireman. Goes up, off balance, left-handed shot, no good. The rebound by Reeves. The quick outlet to Luka. Luka cross court to Smart. Smart into the paint at the dotted line. Now takes it back outside. Now looks to back down to the low post. Smart against White. Great defense by White. Great defense by Derek White with the block. Rebound by Keita. Going to give it off here to Brown. Jaylen Brown against LeBron James. Throws it out to White. Now Brown gets it back so he can get his dribble back. Here comes a high screen. Now he's going to give it off to Baylor Shireman. Shireman with 7 to shoot. Picked up the dribble. Throws it back out to White. White picked up by LeBron. LeBron picking up everybody. White off a double team. Throws it up and rattles it home. It's 65-53. Celtics by 12. Here is Marcus Smart into the paint. Lakers finally getting down the court. They look lethargic and they look tired and they look disinterested. LeBron just forced a shot, had to throw a terrible pass, another turnover of the Lakers. Jaylen Brown goes up, left it short, wanted a foul, didn't get it. Rebound by Luka. Luka with the basketball is going to bring it up here against Neemias Queta. He draws a double team. He throws it out to Smart on the wing. Smart back to Luka. Luka's wide open, fakes the 3, now takes the 3, and Luka with a swish cheese sandwich. Luka Doncic has 21. He cuts the lead to 9. Jaylen Brown with the basketball over on the left wing. Going to give it off to Hauser. Hauser picked up by Reeves. Lakers are in a man-to-man defense. Luka almost stole it away. Knocked it out of bounds. But it might have went off of Jaylen Brown's foot. The ball will remain with Boston. Gotez. Gotcha. Gotez Creek. You know what? You probably told me that before, and my memory is ass. So my bad, Gotez. Brown just got away with a travel again, carrying his passport. He'll drive down the baseline, lose the basketball. It's picked up here by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's going to give it all there to Marcus Smart. Smart down low to LeBron James, who got position on White, leading him with a little kiss. It's 65-58. Good pass there. Nice dime by Marcus Smart. It is 65-58, 7:50 to go here in the third. Derek White with the basketball. Throws it out to Hauser. Out in the corner to Brown. Brown open 3. No. Shireman with the back tap right to DeAndre Ayton. He quick outlets to LeBron with the help. Skipping a jump LeBron to the rack. That should have been a goaltend. They don't call it. Here is DeAndre Ayton in the lane. Ayton goes up. That should be a fucking... He grabbed the rim, man! Keita fucking grabbed the rim on that shot. What are the fucking officials doing here? I ain't even talking about that block. It's after it. He grabbed the rim. What are these officials looking at right now? Holy shit. Brown got the basket in the foul. He makes the free throw. I'm flabbergasted. These are blatant missed calls by the officials. Reddick got a tee, and Hauser made the free throw. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I said, you want to bitch and moan about fouls, whatever. That's a judgment call. It is what it is. Right here, dude, he fucking grabbed his hand is through the fucking rim. How can you get away with that shit? How do you miss it? It's right in front of you. The dude fucking stuck his hand up through the rim. What a crock of shit. He goaltended earlier, they didn't call it. This time he fucking interferes with the basket and they don't call it. What is this? Is this Olympic rules? How do you miss that? Luka gets fouled. They're not going to give him the continuation. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. It's so blatant. The goaltend was blatant earlier, and the dude, Keita, literally stuck his hand up through the rim and grabbed the rim. Here he is, Smart flipping it up, and shot is no good. And the rebound is last touched by Hauser. I mean, my God, those are two just totally... It's unacceptable that they can miss those calls. I don't blame Reddick for being fucking pissed at that. That was bullshit. Here's Luka. Can't get the shot to go. The rebound by Derek White. Wow. Celtics up by 11. Under 7 minutes to go. Luka gets run over and they call an offensive foul on Brown. Again, man, fouls or whatever. It's a judgment call on the officials. Every player thinks they get fouled. Every player thinks they don't foul. But a guy goaltending after the ball hit the backboard and then a dude sticking his hand up through the rim and you don't see either one of those. How do you have a fucking job as an NBA referee if you can't see that? That's about as blatant as it gets. Time on the floor, Celtics lead by 11 at 69-58. What a fucking joke. Call the game the right way. Want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring tonight's stream. Check out Sleeper, guys and girls. It is the fastest growing app out there. With good reason, over 11 million people are already using the Sleeper app. They have daily fantasy contest player picks. You can get all your live up-to-date scores on Sleeper, as well as connect with fans from all over the place. On to mention, Sleeper constantly giving you innovative and creative ways to test your sports knowledge. They have now added a prediction market and team picks, and they continue to add all kinds of fun things to test your sports knowledge at Sleeper. Use that link in the description and enter the promo code Baddog in your first deposit, or if you don't have an account, use the link in the description. Open a brand new account using that link. Sleeper will take care of you. It's 69-58. Just remember that past results do not guarantee future success, and that's what you got to do. Wow. It's all the money on Boston to win? I mean, I don't know. It's crap. Bad. It's just bad. Bad. Those are just two calls. You can't miss those calls. It's just two calls that were blatantly obvious. Against the rules. That's the thing. A foul is, that's the official's discretion. And you can say sometimes the official's whistle favors one team or another, and that's fine. You can't miss goaltends, and you can't miss a guy literally sticking his hand up through the rim. I mean, I'm watching the fucking game on TV. I'm not right in front of the guy. How can I see that and they miss it? Stupid. Oh, the Sky Rizzy commercial, Jack? Yeah. Oh, man. It's good stuff. Crazy. Well, let's see if the Lakers can get their shit together here. Hey. It's rough. Shaving points, Philip? I mean, those two missed calls are pretty lousy. I mean, the missed goaltend cost the Lakers 4 points because the Celtics got a break on the other end and got 2 points. Brown got fouled and got 2 points on the transition. God, that looks beautiful. Sunny skies, palm trees. Oh, I fucking wish. What I have here in upstate New York is cloudy skies, leafless trees, and fucking snow on the ground. Look at this! Look at that! Look at that! How do you not fucking see that? Look at Redick. He's got no hops. Redick's got hops like me. That's about as high up as I can get. I get halfway up the net. LeBron is pissed and he goes to the rack and lays him a little kiss. Everybody saw that, except for the officials. Lakers trail by 9. I'm going to get off to Sam Hauser. That was really bad. Terrible. Hauser out there with Pritchard, Brown, Vukovic, and I think that's Gonzalez. Pritchard for 3, and Pritchard's been on a heater. That's Shireman out there. 72-60. 6 minutes ago here in the third quarter, Pritchard has 14 points. He's 4 for 6 from downtown. He's hit some big threes. Luka Doncic with the basketball, driving down the lane. He goes up with a floater, and he tickles the twine. Luka Doncic cuts it to 10. Lakers starting to feel it on the offensive side of the court, but they have not done it on this side of the court. Pritchard picked up by Ayton on the switch, throws it out to Jaylen Brown. Brown against LeBron James, drives to the right, gets right by LeBron, lost the basketball. Luka fires a low fastball to LeBron. Good hands by Braun. LeBron brings it up, drives down the lane, goes to the rack. Yes! And the foul! Give him the hoop and the horn. LeBron will go to the line, he'll land one, just a little kiss. LeBron's much better when he does that. He's always been much better when he does that. LeBron has never been the most accurate shooter, but this guy has been one of the greatest I've ever seen at going to the rim. He's almost impossible to stop when he gets a running head start and he gets to the rack like that. Which is why I always say the guy needs to do more of that. You're either going to make the basket, you're going to get fouled, or you're going to do both, which LeBron just did there. It's 72-65. 5:30 to go here in the third. LeBron's got 16. He has 10 in the quarter. Got off to a very bad start here. That second quarter did LeBron. Here is Peyton Pritchard against DeAndre Ayton. I don't know why the hell that keeps happening. Now Jaylen Brown against Reeves. He pushed off Reeves and he knocks it down. I don't understand this shit. How many times are the Celtics going to take their off arm and shove the defender out of the way and not be called for it? 74-65. Well, the officiating is going to be a point of contention after this game. There's no question about it. Reeves throws it out. LeBron for 3. That one was short. Rebound grabbed by Vukovic. I'll give it off here to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard gives it off to Hauser off a curl for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. And Shireman outworks DeAndre Ayton, who is softer than wet toilet paper. That 3 is good by Pritchard, who cannot miss. 77-65. I don't know what Redick is yelling about there. 4:20 to go in the third quarter, everybody. 4:20 to go in the third. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Pritchard has been the X factor in this game with 17 off the bench. Here is Luka pulling up right elbow. Jump shot, no good. Rebound by Hauser. Lakers doing a lot of one and done. Not really sharing the basketball very much. Peyton Pritchard against DeAndre Ayton again. I don't know how this is happening on a consistent basis. Pritchard actually missed a shot. He's human. Rebound by Reeves. Gives it off here to LeBron James. I feel like the Lakers need to regroup here. LeBron against Shireman. LeBron drives on Shireman. Down low to Ayton. Ayton takes a dribble, goes up with a shot, missed a layup. Rebound by DeAndre Ayton is fucking useless. Here is Jaylen Brown. A lot of contact, no foul, and then they do call a foul on Reeves. I thought Luka fouled him before Reeves did. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about right there, fucking Jaylen Brown. Did you see the replay? You see this shit? How many times are the Celtics going to get off of the pushing the defender away with their off arm, and the officials are like, oh, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? What a fucking embarrassing game for these officials. Time on the floor, 3:37 to go in the third. Celtics up by 12. These officials ought to be ashamed of themselves. What a fucking pathetic display of officiating in this game. My God. DeAndre ain't him. You're right about that, Lord Beerus. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. It helps out the stream. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. I'll do it again on Tuesday night, 10 o'clock New York time, 7 o'clock in Los Angeles, 11 o'clock a.m. Wednesday in the Philippines, the Lakers and the Magic. Ayton is pretty sorry, new foe. He is pretty sorry. Lakers rebound is garbage. It's been garbage all year, Little. They're one of the worst at giving up second chance points because rebounds are all effort. The Lakers don't give effort on rebounding. They don't. They don't box out. They don't battle. I mean, Baylor Shireman ripped the ball away from LeBron earlier. I mean, Baylor Shireman should never be able to outstrength LeBron for a board. That should never happen in a million years. Luka Ramon is... Luka is 8 for 18. Eight for 18. F this game. I mean, listen, like I said, you want to... just doesn't make sense. We've seen two blatant push-offs by the Celtics that have led to 2 baskets. We've seen a blatant goaltend against Boston that was not called. We saw Neemias Queta stick his hand up through the freaking basket. A grab on the rim, not called. I mean, that's 9 points. Actually, it's 11 because on the goaltend that wasn't called, the Celtics ended up getting 2 points on the other end of the court on a transition basket or transition foul. Shit should have never happened. That's just terrible. I don't know what to say, man. They've done a really bad job in this game. Really bad. Wow, when Dr. Morial is throwing the swear words out, you know it's bad. When she's swearing, you know it's bad. Oh, Lakers challenged it? Oh, they were challenging that. They were challenging the foul there. Reeves did not foul. I thought that Brown got fouled before that. I guess the challenge was unsuccessful because Celtics saw the basketball. And getting free as Luka just sleeping doesn't even cover Hugo Gonzalez, who lays it in. What a pathetic effort by Luka Doncic. Luka with the basketball. Gonna go up, determined to shoot. Missed again. And Luka fouls in the backcourt. The Lakers are that team. The Lakers are the team that when it's going their way, they're all giggles and smiles, and it's a lot of fun. When shit like this happens to them, man, they go pout and sulk in the corner. They have no intestinal fortitude at all. You would think they would use this shit to get mad. They don't. Luka with the high dribble. He wanted the continuation. He's not going to get it. 2:56 to go in the third. Celtics 79, Lakers 65. It has been a tough go for the Laker offense in this one today. I mean, I don't know how the hell you're Luka Doncic and on the inbounds pass, you just let Hugo Gonzalez go right to the basket and easily lay it in like that. Rui for 3. No. Rebound is tapped around and grabbed by Jaylen Brown. This Laker offense is just lethargic right now. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball is going to drive on Laravia. Gets into the paint, throws it out to Shireman. He fakes the 3, gets free, takes the 3. Shot was short. Another offensive rebound by Hugo Gonzalez. And here's Shireman for 3. That's no good. Vanderbilt totally fucking misses the rebound, but he was lucky that it went right to Ayton. It wasn't Ayton, it went to Rui. Where's Jackson Hayes, by the way? Is Hayes injured? Luka Doncic pulls up for 3. Oh, my God. Luka, stop shooting. Kennard with the basketball, has it at the top of the circle. Back to Luka Doncic. Luka with the basketball, he is double teamed, picked up the dribble, has 5 to shoot, gives it off to Kennard. Kennard trying to get free, and they call a foul on Pritchard. Neither team in the bonus yet. Lakers will have it side of the bounds of 14 to shoot and a minute 52 to go in the third. Hayes is out. What happened to Hayes? I don't have the volume up. So what happened to Jackson Hayes? What happened to Hayes? What happened to him? Luka will go to the bench. LeBron will check in. Lakers got to find some kind of offense here. Rui, Kennard, LeBron, Vando, and Laravia out there for the Lakers. Rui with the basketball. Rui on Shireman. Spinning. Goes up over Shireman. Left it short. Rebound by Laravia. Laravia driving on Shireman. Gets free. Goes up and Jake Laravia throws it down with a two-handed boom. Shakalaka. Maybe that gives the Lakers a spark they need as Laravia took Shireman hard of the hole. That's right, I said it. And he flushed it home. Brown, Shireman, Vukovic, Hugo Gonzalez, and Peyton Pritchard out there for the C's. It is Jaylen Brown with the basketball, driving into the paint, trying to draw the foul. Throws it out to Pritchard. Pritchard with 4 to shoot on Vando, and he's fouled by Vando with 2 on the shot clock. And Pritchard will go to the line for 2. JJ's going at the end of the season. JJ should be gone. Pelinka's the one that really needs to be gone. Rob Pelinka should have been fired years ago. How Rob Pelinka has kept his job for as long as he has here, I don't know. He should be fired. Rob Pelinka is not a good GM. Peyton Pritchard makes the free throw. $80-67. Luka putting on the long sleeve. LeBron with a lane violation. Free throw goes in. 81-67. Celtics have matched the largest lead of the night. Kennard gets free of Peyton Pritchard, who hounds him all the way. Kennard all the way to the rack. Kennard can't get it to go, but he's fouled. And Luke will go to the line for 2. 62 seconds to go in the third. If you're the Lakers, you want to try to get this down to 7 or 8 by the end of the quarter. Pelinka signed a deal with Lucifer. He must have signed with somebody. Hit that thumbs up, man. We got to get these likes up here. What's going on with it? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Appreciate y'all being here. As always, free throw is good by Kennard. One more coming here for Luke. 81-68. Lakers have had a tough go here today against the Celtics. Lopez Rome, thank you for supporting the channel, brother. It means a lot. Boston Spurs final. Tatum almost returning. Free throws are good. Boston has played very well this year. Way better than I thought they would. But that's what happens when you got a good GM and your team is very deep. Lakers are very top-heavy. Their bench is one of the worst in the NBA. Kennard helps, but here's Brown for 3. And Brown barely hit the front of the rim, and Reeves was pushed by Gonzalez, and that should put the Lakers at the line. So Reeves has a chance to get this deficit to single digits with 47 seconds to go in the third. Free throw good. 81-70. One more coming here for Austin Reeves. My math was way the hell off on that. I said Reeves could freaking cut it to single digits. They take points away from the Lakers. Wasn't it 81-70 when he went to the line? Was it 81-69? Am I losing my shit? I mean, I might be losing my shit. It's 81-71. Why the hell did I think it was 81-69 when he went to the line? Or 81-70 when he went to the line? Anyways, a 10-point game. Celtics could go 2 for 1 here if they hurry. Derek White has the basketball at the top of the circle, getting it off to Jaylen Brown against Austin Reeves. Brown steps back for 3. Yes. 84-71, Boston by 13. LeBron will bring it up for the Lakers, a 5-second differential between the big clock and the small clock. LeBron with the basketball, goes around a screen by Vando. LeBron steps back for 3. That's off the mark. Kennard can't grab the board. Rebound by Brown. Celtics will have time for a final shot. Jaylen Brown across the timeline. Shoves Vanderbilt. Steps back for 3. The shot was short. The long rebound out to Reeves. That'll count if it goes. And it hit the front of the rim and almost did go. That is the end of the third quarter. Third quarter to forget if you're the Lakers. They're down by 13. They got a long ways to come back. 84-71 as we hit the fourth. The person responsible for signing DeAndre, well, I mean, that's Rob Pelinka. Exactly, little TC. Boston has a lot of scrappers. The Lakers do not have scrappers. The Lakers have very few guys that are scrappers. That championship team had a fuckload. They had a ton. Their centers are scrappers. Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, they were scrappers. KCP was a scrapper. Danny Green, Anthony Davis. Like, those guys were scrappers. Avery Bradley, right? They were scrappers. Rajon Rondo. That championship team had a ton of those guys. And then Pelinka said, fuck it, let's break that apart for some reason. And the Lakers have still not recovered from that Russell Westbrook trade. They gave up all their talent. They gave up all their picks. They had the worst fucking year they've had since I started covering the Lakers. I mean, outside of maybe the first year when everybody was hurt. I don't remember what the Lakers' record was the first year when I started covering them in 18-19. I don't remember what their record was. But they were 33-49 one year with Russ. So they've never recovered from that. They're very top heavy, but their bench is not good. They do not have a lot of depth here. And it seems like whenever they make certain moves, it just never works out for them. Like, I thought LaRavia was going to be a big addition, and LaRavia started off the year really good, but we haven't heard anything from LaRavia. I really thought Malik Monk was going to be great, and Kendrick Nunn were going to be great, and they both were terrible. Kendrick Nunn was terrible. I thought Gabe Vincent was going to be good for them. He was fucking awful. And we could say it's J.J. Redick's fault, but I mean, my God, it's been Frank Vogel, it's been Darvin Ham, it's been J.J. Redick. I mean, when you keep changing coaches, but the results are the same, it's probably because your GM can't put together a good team. So, I don't know, but Pelinka needs to be fired. Now, the Lakers are going to look much different next year. They're going to get a lot of cap relief because LeBron's contract comes off the books. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they do if they pursue like Giannis in a trade or what exactly they do going forward. Next year is going to be the Lakers are going to look much different next year. Caruso is another one, Mark. Yeah, Caruso, another. The Lakers got rid of all their on-ball defenders, and that was a big problem. Caruso played great defense. Avery Bradley played great defense. Like, these guys play defense. LeBron don't play defense. Luka don't fucking play defense. Austin Reeves doesn't play defense. Rui Hachimura doesn't play defense. DeAndre Ayton doesn't play. Like, none of these guys play defense. Vanderbilt plays defense. And Hayes tries. He's just not a good defender, but at least he tries. And Smart is an okay defender. But other than that, Hey, Lionel Richie's in the house. Michael McDonald's in the house. Flea's in the house. They were all big when I was growing up. Diane Cannon's in the house. Diane Cannon was a staple at Lakers games in the 80s. Lakers start with the basketball, trailing by 13. Do they have a run in them? The Celtics defense has been suffocating. Vando driving, thriving, going up. A wild shot by Vando. It's just not, you don't want Vando, you don't want to rely on him offensively, man. The guy's just not, he's an offensive liability. Reeves picks up the charge on Jordan Walsh, turnover for the Celtics. Lakers got to come out here with a run. Lakers got to do something. An 8-1 run, 10-2. They got to get themselves. They're literally one run away from getting back in this game. They've gotten their ass kicked in this game. They have not played well. They're literally one good run away from getting right back into it. Well, they got to find it. Here's LeBron at the top of the key. Throws it out to Reeves. Reeves splitting defenders, getting into the paint, and tickles the twine. 84-73. Lakers with the first basket of the fourth. There's Luka. Has a big, it's either a heating pack or an ice pack on his leg. Pritchard has it. He has been a pain in the ass for the Lakers today. And Vukovic somehow all alone at the restricted area, 2 feet away. Not a Laker within 15 feet of him. Lots of an exaggeration, but within 4 feet of him. And that's the easiest basket Vukovic has ever had in his career. 86-73 as Hauser fouls Reeves. That's about the 4th time somebody on the Celtics has just been wide open right underneath the basket. Yeah, one of your friends on the Commodores? Lionel was huge when I was growing up. LeBron with the basketball behind the back to Rui for 3, and that one's no good. The Lakers continue to struggle from downtown. Rebound by Jordan Walsh. Rui had a good look. I mean, it was a good shot, but you got to make it. Pritchard out to Walsh, left wing. Walsh back to Hauser, left wing for 3. That was way off the mark to begin with. But Derek White gets the rebound. And then he throws it off the foot of LeBron James. Lakers don't know how to box out. It is a lost start in the NBA. Just doesn't happen. Every time a shot goes up, the Lakers are running the other way. They don't bother corralling the rebound before they start up the court. Which is why they're one of the worst in the league at giving up second chance points. Pritchard against Rui. Pritchard trying to get by Rui. Throws it out to Hauser for 3. And that was off the mark right away. Off target. Rebound by Austin Reeves. Down low for LeBron. LeBron goes up with a little kiss. Good pass by Reeves. LeBron had good positions. 86-75. 10 minutes ago in the fourth. Here is White to Walsh. Back to White. Top of the circle now, down low to Vukovic. Vukovic gets free over Laravia. Can't get the shot to go. Laravia got in his way, but that was about it. Here comes Austin Reeves back the other way. Reeves around the screen by Laravia. Cross over, dribbles, drives, gives it off to Rui. Rui battling in the paint, throws up a wild shot. Hoochie Mama gets it to drop. 86-77, time on the floor. Lakers trail by 9. Missoula wants to make sure it doesn't get any closer. 10:07 to go in the fourth. Sorry, 9:53 to go in the fourth. It's 86-77. All right, guys, girls, going to go to the bathroom one more time. Hit that thumbs up, man. I want to see 350 likes. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Let's go. Let's go. I'll be right back. Man, I do not want to go to work tomorrow. I do not want to go to work tomorrow, man. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, I didn't want to go back. Nine likes away from 350. Lakers 9 points away from tying the game. Yeah, Dyer Giants. It's tough when you have a week off, too, man. It's tough to get back into it after a week off. Bodo, have a good night, brother. Always appreciate you tuning in. Enjoy it. And I'll see you soon, my friend. Be safe on the roads, as always. Back to action. Lakers trail by 9. And there's a steal by the Lakers. It's Austin Reeves. Reeves is going to bring it up here for LA. Driving down the lane. Has it at the dotted line. Kicks down the corner for 3. Smart can't get the shot to go. That would have been huge. It would have cut it to 6. Derek White brings it up. Going to give it off there to Peyton Pritchard. Now back to White. Picked up by LaRavia. LaRavia, Rui, Smart, LeBron, and Reeves out there for the Lakers. Peyton Pritchard, White, Hauser, Vukovic, and Shireman for the C's. And Pritchard continues to torment the Lakers as he knocks down the shot from 16 feet. 88-77. Boston by 11. Pritchard has 21 points and 6 assists, having the game of his life tonight. Reeves down the lane goes up. A lot of contact and no foul. Missed the shot. Rebound Vukovic. She'll give it off here to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard has it at the top of the circle. Picked up by Reeves. Pritchard pushing off again and knocking it down again. I mean, this fucking guy is using that off arm to create space all night. And the officials have let it go all night. Should be an offensive foul every time he's doing that. And they have not called it once. LeBron with the basketball against Baylor Shireman. Outside. Smart for 3. No. Rebound by Shireman. Marcus Smart scored today. Lakers trail by 13 again. And Pritchard is fouled by Smart. One leg away from 350. Push off right there. As they're showing the replay. If I'm ever getting on the road again, I'm still in medical hold. Gotcha, Bodo. Free throw is good. 91-77. One leg away in 350. Celtics with their largest lead of the night as Pritchard makes the free throw. Lakers just, I mean, listen, they certainly dealt with some officiating issues in this game, without question. And the officials did not do a good job. But this is just an uninspired performance. As Smart fires up another brick 3. And why the Lakers are relying on Marcus Smart? I mean, this is one pass and a 3, and that's it. But this is just a very uninspired, flat performance by Los Angeles today as the Celtics turn it over. And it's been that way pretty much all game. Been a very flat performance. Kennard will check in here. Lakers obviously need some offense. Reeves will bring it up here for LA. Lakers have about as much offense as they can have out there. It is all their offensive players. LeBron goes up, got away with the travel, missed a point-blank layup, got his own rebound and laid it in. LeBron, Kennard, Rui, Reeves, and Luka out there for LA. LeBron made the basket, 92-79. Keita's going to get all to Pritchard and set the high screen. Pritchard against LeBron James. Hauser went to set the screen. Hauser now catches it in the corner, and we have a whistle and a stoppage in play, and it must be on the Lakers. It looked like Keita was complaining, but it's on Kennard. I mean, Neemias Keita's got Kennard in a headlock, and they call a foul on Kennard. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here with these officials? What is this? What is this game right now? Step back jumper by Brown is good, 94-79. And a timeout on the floor. 6:55 to go in the fourth. Celtics in command. They lead by 15. Hit the thumbs up, man. Let's go with that subscribe button. Lakers will take on the Magic. I'll be live for that again on Tuesday night. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, is that why it should slow down? Like I said, man, it just a very uninspiring performance by Los Angeles tonight. Certainly some controversy with these officials. I mean, these officials have done a horrific job in this. I mean, just it's terrible. It was a really, really poorly officiated game. Lakers had no juice at all in this one. None. No juice. No juice. No juice. Didn't play well. Isaac says refs win again. I mean, listen, the referees certainly, again, there were some blatant push-offs. They didn't call them, which is bullshit. But with fouls, it's a judgment call. I'm more talking about the two, just the goaltend that was missed earlier in the game, which just can't happen. And then Neemias Queta literally sticking his hand up through the Lakers basket and grabbing the rim, and that not being called as basket interference. It's just beyond me how they can miss that. Those cost the Lakers a bunch of points. It cost the Lakers 2 baskets. It cost the Lakers 2 free throws on the other end of the court, and it cost them 2 technical fouls. It cost them 8 points. So, Lakers need a forward and a center. The Lakers have needed a center ever since they got rid of McGee and Howard. They haven't had a center since. They made Anthony Davis play the 5. And everybody knows Anthony Davis is much more effective at the 4. And the Lakers have no size. I mean, they had size back then. You had LeBron at 6'9" playing the small forward. Anthony Davis at 6'11" as the power forward. You had McGee and Howard as your centers. You had 6'10" Kyle Kuzma coming off the bench to play small forward. You had 6'5" Danny Green and KCP. They don't have that shit anymore. Well, there's no more trades. Smart is bad, Ricky. I agree. He's not very good. The Lakers have not had a very good night. They trail by 15. And a lazy pass by Kennard is knocked out of bounds by Shireman. Well, I mean, Zubats was for Anthony Davis. I get that. Davis won a championship. The Lakers won that trade. And the Lakers turned it over as Lucas called for an offensive foul. I understand that. Getting rid of McGee and Howard and then trading all your picks and all your talent for Russell Westbrook was fucking stupid. And that's when it all went to shit. That's when it really went to shit for Los Angeles, is when they made that Russell Westbrook trade. That was really bad. Here's Jaylen Brown in the lane, fading away from the elbow. The shot was short. The ball's tapped, and it's last touch by Brown. His foot was on the line. Celtics is playing with much more energy than the Lakers this entire game. 79 points for LA. One of the better shooting teams in the paint, or like inside of 2-point territory, and they have struggled from everywhere in the court tonight. Luka down the lane, floats it up, throws up an air ball from 4 feet. Luka from the dotted line literally just threw up an air ball. Here is Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard, cross court to Shireman, touch pass. Brown just traveled. My God, he took 2. Now they call an offensive foul. Brown didn't dribble the ball, took 2 steps to the basketball, then decided to dribble. No travel. Just don't understand. Yeah, look at that push off by Jaylen Brown. Well, I actually think they called that one. I think that's what the foul was. Luka down the lane, and they give him that one. Luka with a little kiss. 94-81 as the part of the Red Sea like Moses over there. 94-81. Derek White with the basketball is going to give it all out to Pritchard. Pritchard gives it off to Neemias Queta, top of the circle. Queta back to Derek White on the wing. Finding Pritchard. Traveled again. How many times are they good? Pritchard caught the ball, took 3 steps in the paint, and then freaking dribbled, and then traveled again, and then knocked down the shot. What the fuck? Just take traveling out of the NBA, man. Dr. J would score 100 points a game with these rules. Kennard for 3. And when Kennard misses, you know it ain't your night. And there's a basket and a foul. This one's over. What now? You're not getting that. LeBron's done for the night. This one's over. This one is over. I mean, again, Lakers have no kick coming. Lakers played like shit. Boston whooped their ass, right? Boston put belt to ass. But this is probably this year, this is the worst officiated game I've seen the entire year. By far, and it's not close. This was bad from the beginning. A terrible job by the fucking officials in this game. Awful. Awful. I mean, honestly, with the way shit is and with, a lot of the scandals going on in the NBA, I would investigate these officials. I'm not even bullshitting. These officials should be under full investigation. LeBron is in the game, and he throws up a shot. This is where LeBron does a lot of his stat padding, by the way. LeBron will pad his stats. This game is over. They're down by 18. He can't play back-to-back fucking games. He has to load manage. If LeBron is to load manage, and he can't play back-to-back games, and he's nursing this and nursing that, what the fuck is he in a game that they're down 18 points in the 4th quarter for? Why is he even in there right now? There's zero reason for LeBron to be in this game right now. Rebound by Queta. To Brown for 3. And it's a 21-point game. Why are the Lakers starters out there right now? Why? Reeves goes up and makes the shot. Pull them all out of the fucking game. You want to save these guys? You want to load manage? They can't play back-to-back? Get them out. The game's over. Let them rest. I don't get it. Don't get it. Brown for 3. No. Rebound Makita. With the same token, I don't know why the Celtics starters are out there either. In a 102-83 game. Pritchard with the basketball, doing a lot of dribbling, steps back over Reeves. My God, what a game by Peyton Pritchard. Tatum loves it. 105-83, this has to be a career day for Peyton Pritchard. He was just feeling it today. Starters should be out of the game now. The starters should definitely be out of the game now. Kobe's rolling over in his grave. I mean, the Lakers don't play defense. So that's a big problem. But it just doesn't make sense, man. And again, I'm not a Laker glazer. There's a lot of the Laker content creators on here. They'll glaze LeBron. They'll fucking glaze the Lakers. They'll make every excuse in the book. I don't do that shit. I'm fucking real here. I'm real. There's no reason for LeBron James to be in this fucking game right now unless he's trying to pad his stats. Game's over. He can't play back-to-back games. The dude's always injured. He's got some kind of fucking injury. If that's the case, in games that are decided, he shouldn't be out in the court. None of them should be out in the court. It makes no sense. None. Celtics starters are on the bench. Well, Brown is. Now the Lakers did put their bench in there. Good. That's what they should do. Kennard is going to make the shot. That's what they should do. Connect is out there. Do Thero's out there. Laravia's out there. Good. That's what they should be doing. I don't know why the Celtics starters are out there, though. That doesn't make any sense either. Pritchard gives it off to White, to Shireman. I don't know why the Celtics out there, starters out there. Keita goes up, gets fouled by Laravia. I'd imagine that Missoula will pull his starters at this point. Bronny's in the G League. Bronny's not coming in today. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Cuban. Everyone praised him for longevity. He's missed 3 seasons worth of games. Exactly. He doesn't even qualify for any awards this year. He's already missed too many games, right? It's just, I just don't like. I don't like that crap. I mean, if you can't play, then you shouldn't be out in these games. He's not playing right now. So, Shireman makes the basket, 107-85. Lakers will do their best to rebound against the Orlando Magic on Tuesday as Thero with a nice running floater in the lane. Everything just bookkeeping at this point. Celtics lead by 20. But the Lakers will be back. I'll be back on Tuesday. Hopefully for a much better game than this one was. 107-87. Here is Pritchard. And the alley-oop to Keita throws it down. 109-87. Celtics having fun out there, embarrassing the Lakers on a Pat Riley day. I'm telling you, man, it's just like the Yankees. The Yankees never play well when they have some kind of ceremony. As Kennard knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Pritchard is Lakers' daddy today. That's for damn sure. Celtics will bring in their bench. The next stoppage in play here. Pritchard has 30 points. That has to be a career high. Maybe not. I don't know what his career high is, but I can't imagine Peyton Pritchard's had many 30-point games in his career. Keita doesn't get the rebound to go. I don't know why the Celtics don't foul here. Keita does foul. Kleber will go to the line. Thanks, truck driving gamer. JJ Redick is a goober, says Dime Drawer. Oh. I'm not gonna argue, but I think Pelinka is the main culprit. Load management and stat management. I mean, listen, like I said, some people can't handle the fucking truth, but it's the truth. I give you the truth here. It's a lot of truth serum. Again, I do this shit to my own teams, so this isn't like I'm just looking to attack somebody. But I don't do that. I always give praise when it's warranted, and I criticize when it's warranted. And that's the way I do it. I do it to my own teams. I do it to my own favorite players. It's just the way it is. You play good, I give you props. You play like dog shit, I'm going to let you know you played like dog shit. I don't need to be professional. I'm not a glazer for this fucking team. Right? I don't do that shit. I'm not soft. I don't give a fuck. I'm rough around the edges. That's why shit like Street, what the fuck is it? Bleacher Report never have anything to do with me. I'm too fucking rough for them. They don't like that. They don't like people that tell it like it is with colorful language. They want soft, wet loaves of bread. They want people with no personality, man. They want vanilla personalities. You're not getting that from me. A lot of things, but vanilla personality is not one of them. This was a disgraceful performance by Los Angeles tonight. But these fucking officials need to be invested. This is terrible. Terrible, man. Xavier, listen, like I said, I'm unapologetically me. Terrible game. Bad officiating, but the Lakers just played like fucking garbage. I mean, again, there's Ron Harper laying it in. It's 111-89. That should be the final score. I don't know if the Lakers will even bother taking a shot, but what an uninspiring, lackluster performance by Los Angeles tonight. It's just terrible. You know, you had a bunch of legends there. You laid down tonight. You're the Lakers, man, and you laid down to your arch rival in front of Pat Riley, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You fucking laid down in front of those guys against the Celtics. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be embarrassed to put up that performance in front of those guys against the Celtics. I don't know what to say. Like I said, I'm not even a Laker fan, and if I was a Laker fan, I'd be fucking heated about that performance in front of those guys. I'd be mad as fuck. I say that shit when the Yankees do that, when they lose like 11-1 in front of their legends. That was not good. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I have to decompress. I got to go to work tomorrow. I don't fucking want to go. I don't want to go back to work. It sucks. But got to do what you got to do. I got to pay the bills. Once again, the final score, the Celtics run roughshod and the Lakers by the final score of 111-89. For lovely Von Lowry, it's your boy, the Bad Diggy Dizzle. Tune in Tuesday. Lakers will try to get it back against the Magic. See you then. And I'm out. Peace.